donation to Bub.
YouTube says we're not live.
Yeah, I'm not seeing live either. Live.
Well, it's hooked.
There we go. Now it's starting.
Your page, go away.
Ah, there is.
Now, is it time yet?
You're late.
Yeah, you're late, Arch.
I was on time, and then you said it wasn't time, so I went to get roll cake. No, I have roll.
You're late.
No, I didn't say it wasn't time for a stream.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
I was talking to the dogs. They were like,
Yeah.
Porky, Porky. And I'm like,
He said it's
no,
not
Puppy.
time, Puppy. So unless your name is now Puppy.
Oh,
Come here,
I thought she's
little
named Puppy now.
Didn't hear that part. Just
little
heard
puppy.
about time left.
He's like, no, not puppy. Now hold
Gotta
on.
change his name to Puppy now. Over to Athens I go.
That'll teach that little blonde bimbo a lesson in respect and manners.
Hold on, you're still not fucking live.
No, we're live.
I can see
Yes,
it.
though.
Yeah.
I can't, though.
That's a you issue at this point.
Yeah, no, chat's like, where the
definitely
fuck's
a
Arch?
perversion.
And why is Arch gay? Says chat. Chat, quickly type that while you have the
Uh-huh.
opportunity.
This is a lie. And that means I'm going to go and get something to drink as well.
Look at him procrastinating, dragging out the clock.
He really is, and it's a work night for me.
He does that often, in fact.
Here I am, working my ass off. And there's Blondie over there's like, mirror, 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 waddles down the steps.
I mean, what else can he do?
No diabetes, the animation isn't up. I would snap loudly at the microphone, but it automatically forgets that I snapped. Or doesn't hear it, because it doesn't want to hear it. My eyes,
Sounds
they
like a you
see.
issue. You don't need eyes, Cal.
You don't need eyes where we're going. Bobs. Good Bobs.
What do you want?
The text font for that
Just
is
gonna-
special.
Hope that everything's working as it should.
Well, Bubs,
That's,
you done goofed.
Vaguely stable now. Well, look at Arch not here.
Late.
That's another line of the bubbles.
Now you're in the game.
Not in the game.
Yes,
No, you're not.
I am. Team says
I'm
that
not
I'm
seeing
in
you
the
in this
game.
game. You're not
I
in
am
the
right
lobby.
here.
Look at that blonde bimbo. He's just too blonde for the... I don't even know anymore. He's got bleach hair now.
Your fault.
Bleach. Bleach bow.
Your fault.
Beach.
Yeah, beachy. See where beach goes.
Nom nom.
Unsurprisingly, he's fattening himself.
Oh no. See, I'm babysitting doggies, so what's gonna be weird is that it's the time for them to take their little medicines and go potty is coming soon, and it's like
Why
in
didn't you do it
2
before then?
hours because they won't go if I do it beforehand. They just
2 hours is soon, apparently.
they just stand there and stare at me. They just... And Emma stands there and stares at the door.
Okay.
She just like looks at the door and I don't even know. Like, I took him out. Emma just like walked over to the door and she just stared at the door while Abby's just like sitting in the gravel like, I don't know what to do.
So just leave them there.
No, we can't leave him outside.
Why not?
Why not?
Can't leave him outside. What the fuck?
Why not?
No.
I know.
I forgot to reset my fucking equipment
This
again.
will just run away.
Well, you would have had time watch if you didn't keep running away.
Black 1917, $25 say Squeak and Hail Barge Christ. Also, hi, Disco. How's Kitty?
He's fine.
Is this tummy still sweaty?
Spotty.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your kitty's sweaty now. I keep forgetting.
Tummy's
That's
always
still
spotty.
fucking weird.
Fucking sweaty kitty.
Yeah, it's like you. It's a little spotty belly. It's like a little-
Also, don't forget to skip that one level, Bubbles. Fuck. Or wait,
No, you
good,
don't need to tell me
not a
every fucking
bad
time.
idea. No, you guys do that level. I'll just go and, like, let the dogs...
Or we can skip it.
No, no, no. I'll let the dogs do their thing.
Or we can skip it.
You just open the door and let the doggies out.
Why don't your parents have a fence, Kyle?
Because they don't...
Why though?
Well, they do have a fence. It's just not complete around the house anymore.
Why?
Because they tore it down.
Why?
So
'Cause-
that they can't let the dogs out, apparently.
Because it was old. There was gaps in the fence because people kept crashing into it. Particularly snowmobile drivers.
Right. Well, that
Crashing
seems like
into
a
the
problem
fence.
solved by a sturdier fence, not less of a fence.
The fence was held up the first few.
This seems like a problem solved by opening
Landmines.
fire.
Landmines. Landmines would probably solve the problem, yeah.
I do like how there's like if if I feel under the table over there, I'll just like pull a gun out and be like, bitch. There's a lot of guns here. I'm gonna make Bubbles disappear.
You do that, Cal.
Bubbles.
You probably could.
Abracadabra.
Bubbles strikes me like the guy who's never touched a weapon.
Feel like I don't run as fast as everyone else.
He's like, bullets go faster than Bubbles.
Arch doesn't know people. It's making that pretty evident.
See, I'll just shoot Barch and Bubbles, and then they'll both be dead.
Shoot arcs? Okay.
My spider mech is dirty looking.
It's not, though.
It is though.
It's not, though.
It is though.
Oh my god, she's
Not
starting to sigh. Check.
So just ignore the dog?
Or beat it. One
Oh.
out two.
Fat puppy.
Like, if an animal is being retarded, then just ignoring it often works really well.
Cat, no, doesn't work with George. He'll just unplug my PC.
Oh my god, what if
Why
Abby
put him
did
elsewhere?
that?
And that would be funny. I will be amused. So would George. My character feels so slow compared to everyone else. It's just like, I'm coming.
Because you picked the wrong class.
Little dumpy legs behind everyone.
What class are you now?
Jesus. Oh, that was quick.
Is it Ranger? I think it's Ranger.
I think I detect a dead blondie over there. Dead, just the way I like him.
Oh, you dead, Arch?
I need to remember to reset my weapons at some point. Not this point, though.
I mean, you could just not fire them. That's kind of a reset. Oh.
I don't think
Well,
we need to
flamethrower ammo.
eliminate everything.
I don't think it matters if we eliminate everything. There's just
No,
more of them coming
no,
all the time anyway.
Kitty, unplug computer. It's time for Disco to go night-night.
Depends. If Disco stops moving, then
Then
she
Kitty
probably
won.
doesn't have any power anymore. She did in fact stop moving.
It's your screaming in the background. Kitty and Disco
Can
are now
confirm that Disco is not moving.
Kisky, Kisky. Yes. Kitty has merged with Disco to form Kisky.
Didn't unplug. Shame.
No,
That'd
I
be
can't
funny.
hear anymore.
Or Disco.
Okay. Success. Anyone want to bang this?
No.
No, not really.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Just pretty sure.
Yeah, like 150% sure. That's pretty sure, right?
No, Bubbles, that's very sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Very visual.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Boag sends a bunch of moon runes with an exclamation point, say Kibs VTuber, followed by 2 more moon runes.
Okay. Praise be moon runes.
Thank for the moon runes.
I'm pretty sure the moon runes probably means bestiality.
Probably.
And that's Boag, he's Mexican. They're fond of those things.
No.
Thought
What?
that was Brazilians.
Hi, Abby. What do you want? Like, you know what I want. Give it to me.
New extraterrestrial species has been confirmed. It is a larger species compared to species Alpha and species Beta.
Gasp.
It's approximately 70 meters long. And
It's a large species.
You're lucky, Abby. Arch will bail early like he normally does. So, oh yeah, it's pretty good, mate.
He will, but I've had me for like 10 minutes. It's time for me to have pastries.
See, I have a feeling that Arch and Abby are in cahoots.
There goes Bubbles with his lacking understanding of basic concepts like time and letters again.
Arch is boiling, but it takes.
Arch
at
was
least
late
20
today.
Doesn't understand basic concepts such as hyperbole.
I do like it when they fight, though. It's kind of great.
These are bubbles.
From a person that can best be described as a living pedantry, hyperbole is not a word you get to use.
Oh, I do get to use it, and I do use it.
Alright, chant.
Would you like to be pedantic about it,
The
Arch?
superior ship is Bubbles and Arch. I can see it. It's like a failed married couple. It's great.
I want to go the other way.
I'm gonna waddle here. Waddle, 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 waddle. Boag claims he just said hello. He claims.
We
Boag.
believe him.
Friggin' weeb. His new name is Weebag.
Weed bag?
Yeah.
Wee bag?
Don't
pretty healthy.
look at me, Poppy. Look at Bubbles. Puppy's a
Why?
Bubble, help, Poppy.
One gun there. One gun there.
Boag
I'll
donates 20
post
pages. Say,
that.
Arch, why won't Bubs let you eat pastries in bed? Oh god, not this conversation again.
Again? This is a conversation you've had without my presence, I hear.
It was in the last stream.
It was a question that was.
It was a
After.
topic chat was very interested in. It was like, Bubbles, would you let Arch eat pastries in bed? And he said no.
Of course Bubbles has a formed opinion on this.
Well, yeah, I don't trust
Bubbles
you to
is
be
like, I
clean.
thought about this a lot.
Bubbles is like,
Probably did.
Bubbles says that he can have pastries, but Arch can't. Because Arch will be messy.
I don't trust Arch's cleanliness.
Well, see, there at least is a point. Bubbles is overweight enough to the point where the crumbs will only fall on more Bubbles.
Poor man, Bubs. Remember, before Bubs started accusing me of being fat, I called him Rotund. Rotund Bubs.
I mean, Arch might have had a point if it wasn't underweight.
Bubbles' first name was Butters. Like, that should give you some indication of just the BMI on this little
Not-
sucker.
Yet Pouty Puppy. Puppy check. Pouty Puppy. Say it.
I still feel like this is your new nickname for Arch.
Also, you have a Rainer. Hurry up and go recover your passwords for your other accounts. Before there's like 30 more UFO Rainers in the Discord.
No, it's not that it's the password. He claims to not have a phone and he keeps asking for a phone. Now, how you can not have a phone in this day and age is beyond me. but
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
actually surprised about that.
Pretty simple. You'd just be an African migrant or something.
Your Rainer's like, do not touch me.
Not even they have phones.
They do actually.
Only some of them. Only the rapey ones.
Only the rape.
Even the gypsies have phones.
I don't think V has a phone, actually. I've never seen any evidence that V has a phone.
Hang on there, poopers.
Now, on a far more important topic, there's no television series coming out that's even remotely looking promising, and this makes me sad.
Why?
Why?
Because I'm about to start chomping down into the last season of anime, and after that, I don't even know what I've got left. I will be sad and bored.
You can rewatch Blackadder.
That's
I
always
did
funny.
that a little while ago, that's the problem.
Can I do it again?
You can rewatch Blackadder.
I did that too. That was the rewatch.
You could rewatch it.
I can't, it's illegal.
No, I'm pretty sure that's pretty legal.
Gets arrested.
It's Norway, I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
I'm telling you, Arch. It's fun to
Actually, have you tried picking up a new hobby? Painting.
Yeah, why don't you paint Warhammer models? He's like,
No,
I
no,
don't
not
want to
Warhammer
do that.
Because
Well,
they're
thank you.
really expensive and I have to travel to Oslo every time I want them.
Just paint walls.
Oh, yeah, paint walls. It's pretty cathartic or relaxing.
No, you fucking racist.
I want you to
I
go to
reported you for that fucking meme too. Discord Trust and Safety Council knows your name.
Arch. I want you to go to your nearest refugee center, and just go, help repaint it.
There's actually one not that far away.
I'm not
You can
surprised.
go and repaint it.
Yeah, I should definitely take a picture.
There are very few areas in Norway in which there isn't a refugee center nearby.
I'm telling you, the guy in that video, they got the color wrong. He was ginger. He was supposed to be blonde. His Arch. Like, this is quite relaxing, actually.
It's a boring job, but somebody's got to do it. Too right, sir. Too right. Somebody's gotta.
It might be a bit too right, I agree.
Look, puppy.
Besides, we're about to get a little bit of a localized shit show now anyways, when Nrk decides to air that documentary they've been working on about the Norwegian front fighters. That's already caused a fucking shitstorm.
What the fuck is a front fighter?
What do you think a front fighter is, Kyle?
What are they? What front are they fighting?
The eastern one.
The eastern one. Against
Uh-huh.
Finland?
Carl's not very smart.
He really is not.
Spill beans.
Now, we were occupied by a race of people, Kyle, that often refer to themselves as the Goymans. Yeah, they're often referred to by other people as the Nazis. Oh, and the Brits invaded us too, but that's a bit more besides the point. Anywho, the Brits did what the Brits did best and lost the war, and so the Germans occupied us. During that period, they also decided to invade our neighbors to the east. Not Finland, we have more neighbors, Kyle. At which point, they asked us if he wanted to join in, because, that Stalin's a bit of a bitch, and a lot of us said, yeah, sure, why not? Sounds like an adventure. And they are referred to as front fighters. Now, the biggest problem here is that the Wehrmacht did not recruit foreign nationals, for obvious fucking reasons. But the Waffen-SS did. And, well, the Waffen has a little bit of a shady history in these days. Just a little bit, not much, but they might have committed a small war crime here and there, shit that happens. And now, Nook has decided to make a documentary about them, which has riled up everyone in this little pissant country of ours.
Nice.
Who did it rile up, though?
Well, I've so far seen 5 articles in VG so far talking about this shit, so I'm presuming the usual whiny academic left-wing types.
Also, Boag donates 20 pesos to say, or ask, what anime have you been watching, Arch?
None recently. I've been saving them all up.
It's not time yet, puppies. Fucking antsy little shits.
Sure.
They can see your beady eyes over there. She's like staring at me like.
Is it a mirror, Kyle?
She's so chatty. She's going. And then she does the big sigh thing she does when she lays down. Like she's fucking deflating.
Poor puppy. Huh?
Oh my god.
What have you done?
I see Vega is warning about a new dangerous trend.
Is it Arch?
Isn't it always?
Apparently,
What?
being attacked by a lioness is now a new dangerous trend.
Wait,
Well,
what?
I mean, it is dangerous.
I'm not sure if it's quite a trend, though.
I am.
To repeat the words of another pedantic little purse fucker, have you not heard of hyperbole?
This is not presented as hyperbole.
It's Vega. It is hyperbole.
It's not presented as hyperbole, though.
I don't care. As much as you are living pedantry, they are hyperbole.
The presentation
you
does
don't
somewhat matter. At least if you're pretending to be a reliable publication.
Are they even pretending anymore, though?
I think they would claim they are.
That's true. But they are lying sacks of shit, so... you might not want to believe them on that.
Oh god.
Then
it's
again,
playing
I
music.
agree. Getting attacked by female lions, it's dangerous. I don't see an argument here. And as for a trend, I mean, relatively speaking, what do we define as a trend today?
I would like to see the numbers on this.
Now, if they were, however, stating that being attacked by lionesses in Norway is an increasing trend, I might have a question mark or two about that.
It looked like it was on TikTok.
Well, TikTok is occupied by a lot of Chinese people that often go on vacations in Africa, so it might be an issue.
It also looked like it was inside.
Well, the Chinese are kind of stupid, I guess. Also, I don't really have the right weapons for this either.
So we look at what mission we have up next.
My other account gives 8 bits to say cheers for is Discordia for hashtag breed Kibs. Is Discordia for hashtag breed Kibs? Probably.
I think. So I think the idea is: does Discordia support hashtag BreedKibs?
Yeah, I think so. She helps
in
propagate it.
favor of
I've
it.
seen her prompt it up in chat.
Yeah, she definitely supports that.
She's a fucking degen. She's a...
That is true. If it's degenerate, Disco undoubtedly supports it.
Yeah, but Arch probably came up with it.
Like feet.
I did come up with it.
Did. And the vampire RP. I almost said VTM RP. Well, it was VTM. Never mind. I keep forgetting that was the same.
Yes, the vampire RP, not the VTM RP. No.
Wait, was that Breed Kids? I thought that was Breed Dev.
Why not both?
Yeah.
No, Breed Dev. No, Kyle, I think you're being an idiot again.
think you're
in
just
fact,
mad.
I know you are.
Man,
Breed Kyle absolutely predates the VTM RPG.
hey, don't scratch
There's no doubt
me.
about this. I will scratch you as much as I fucking please, you bitch. I think Breed Kibs actually stemmed from the idea of Kyle's cheeks. I think that was one of the initial.
Pretty sure it did came from the cheeks, yes.
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 But when?
That was one of the
question.
launch points for Breed Kibs.
You know, there's two AC-130s just circling around here. I don't know why they're just not constantly shooting this thing, and I have to constantly tag it.
Because it might move. Besides, it's not a very large target. You can't expect them to track it with the high-powered infrared thermal sensors, which
Yeah,
would
but
have a lot of problems locking onto a giant energy signature like this.
Don't forget that these tags only seem to last like 5 seconds.
That as well. Well, Bubbles, you have learned something valuable today, and that is that the Chemlight radiators we use to guide in airstrikes have a remarkably short lifetime.
Apparently.
This is why we couldn't just bomb Obama. We didn't have Chemlights that would last long enough to keep him tracked.
Mother Countessm gives 5 bits to say, Kibs should be a human right. What does that mean?
Kibs should not have human rights. No, that is incorrect.
No,
I
that
think
it should be a human right.
Human right. Like
I
everyone has a
become
right to
the
kids.
human right.
I think
Well-
access to Kyle's cheeks, probably. Breeding Kyle.
That should be a human right, yes. Every person on Earth should have at least one shot at it.
One shot at it.
One money
It'll
shot?
silence a lot of those fucking incel terrorists as well. Like, oh, you can't find a girlfriend? Well, we've got a
Here's
system
your
for you.
girlfriend.
Here's a Kyle friend.
You have a Kyle. Okay.
Now, yes, after all these years, he's gotten a little loose in the edges, but, you know, if it's this or nothing.
Pew 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 pew.
I would expect this thing to just, I don't know, fucking bleed to death at some point, frankly.
That's actually the realistic thing that would happen to kaijus if we actually encounter them with our modern
Yes.
military. Like, we'd shoot
We
them a
usually
little
do
bit,
that.
and after a small battle, because it would not be a big battle, it would be dead.
2 or 3 cluster munitions, warheads, lacerations all over the body.
Like, think of killer wasps. Now think of killer wasps with fucking tanks and guns, and helicopters and air support.
Now, I suppose it is theoretically possible that it could have a coagulation factor to the point where it could rapidly seal up these
Yeah, but the
wounds,
muscles right now and
Okay,
tendons
well,
would be
that's
gone.
nice and all, but it wouldn't take long to just blow out half its body.
Which
Yeah, that is another thing.
we'd be
So,
blowing
okay, what
chunks.
gives you-
Now,
coagulate
speaking
back its body.
specifically bleeding it out, though.
I mean, it is pretty bloody now.
I mean, when I shoot it, its blood covers skyscrapers.
Yeah.
There's far more goop outside on the ground than there should possibly be inside of this thing.
Yeah.
Boog, donate 20
Like
pages.
the
Say sub
blood
Kibs is
brings
Arch,
it
your
along.
V2 Senpai or Kohai? I don't even know what that is.
Senpai. What does senpai mean, Kyle?
No, Kohai.
It's Kohai. Kyle, not everyone pronounces the O as if it is the alpha and the omega of the universe.
It could be. I don't speak
In
Japanese.
this case, it's Kohai.
You fucking weeb. And you
Not
yourself said your
Kohai.
pronunciation isn't that good.
Yes, but I know how it's supposed to be pronounced, and I know the O is not made that fucking massive.
I wouldn't
It's
know. What
Kohai.
it's not.
Now, senpai means I'm better than you, which I am. Kohai means I'm equal to you or similar,
So
which
it's
is
Kohai.
incorrect.
He's like, no.
Particularly in this case, it's also in an academic sense, and I don't think this is academic.
Barbarians R Us donates $5 dues. Say I could be wrong, but I think Breed Kibs started back in the 40k Rogue Trader campaign. You know, Little Mutant Cat Girl.
That's probably correct.
I mean, there's enough hentai of that cat girl now.
I didn't like these dispersal mortars. They're gay.
Then you're entirely free to not use them, I suppose.
Yeah, you have my permission to switch. He's like, thank you, Master Kib.
There are numerous good options for guns. For offense, sure you'll find
I
something.
have to
that's not
grab
gay.
something. Now, if you hear the dogs bark, that's because they're going to get excited by me just walking over there. But they're gonna be real sad when they realize I'm not doing what they
Yes,
expect.
Kyle, you can go grab your birth control. It's fine.
Bubbles, I'm gonna need it where we're going.
Jonathan Massey says, imagine the amount of STDs Kyle would have by the end. He would be more deceased than Kibs. How many STDs are there?
Well, now we're gonna have to find out, aren't we?
How many STDs exist?
Let's
Thank
see.
you. At least 20. No, that's helpful.
They divide them a little bit here. That makes it more complicated.
There are more than 30 known STIs. It's the highest number I've found thus far.
25? Definitive answer. Today there are over 25 different STDs, which I like. Is like a 25. Over 25. Which is it?
Oh, this
If
one
it's
says
over
more than
25, you must be
30.
able to number them.
Like, it's not helpful. Like, if we know them, then we do know them, and we have a number for them.
Yes. Like, over 25 does not give me the information I require.
Maybe it's like,
Oh.
if you've got all 25, just stop fucking counting.
Well, this is a good website. The Chastity Project. Lovely.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's see, what does the Chastity Project has to say about STD?
Chastity
Recently, a
Project-
high school girl contacted me, in which case you should call the police, because I don't think they're supposed to be fucking, because she was considering sleeping with her boyfriend. Well, there you go. Hold on.
Chastity Project is a ministry of Jason and Kristalina Evert that promotes the virtue of chastity through seminars, resources, clubs, and social media.
But I mean, here, I think they've got a point here. So, the bitch is like, hey, should I fuck my boyfriend? And she says, by the way, he's fucked 11 other girls. If you're in high school, honey,
Maybe no.
this might, like 11 at that age, that's either really impressive, or you might be dating someone who's committing a felony. One out of the two.
Now, I
He
will
may
point
not
out
be at the same high school.
the tags for the chastity.com websites are books, homosexuality,
I backed something weird.
Jason and Kristalina, about us, purified.
Grab after something weird.
Did
Now, how does this math work? Alright, so, alright, the girl wants to fuck her boyfriend who slept with 11 girls, right? Okay. If his previous partners were as sexually active as he had been, so 11 times 11, right? She could be exposing herself to the possible infections of more than 2,000 people.
my God.
I question this.
I also question this.
I question the math on this. I really do.
I don't. Maybe they're assuming that like their partners and their partners and their partners
Are
are
we
all as
also
active.
including that? Are we also assuming that their parents all did them as well, or what? What are we doing?
Maybe,
here?
yeah.
I mean, okay, let's add in the parents as well. So 11 times, oh god, so times, goddamn, this is getting complicated here now. Right, so 11 times 11, all right? Then you've got 121, right? Okay, and then you need to add in all of their parents as well. So that's 22. So 121 times 22. Yeah, there you go. Right. Yes, that's the correct 2,600 people. So if we assume that their parents also fucked them and all of their other sexual partners, this math is correct.
Uh-huh.
We have solved the problem.
Sure has it.
Glad we managed to do something productive this stream.
I think we found out. I think maybe, just maybe, this ministry should be investigated.
This
Never mind.
reminds me of Kyle's maths. with his Common Core.
All right, time to do
Oh god.
Discordia.
Go.
And you're not going to watch Deep Space Nine. You'll be watching Picard instead.
I mean,
I'm
I haven't
shall
been watching
we?
Deep Space Nine anyway.
Oh,
I still need to watch it, actually. I haven't watched
Nope,
it yet.
you're going to watch Picard first.
I saw the first episode of Picard.
Oh god,
and
why?
Apparently, like the series was really shit.
Yeah, which
I
is why you're going to watch
tried
it.
watching Picard.
Why?
Just because I had nothing else to watch, really.
Why not? Okay, hold on. You've never seen the other Star Treks, so you watched literally the fucking ass-raped version. Why?
Yeah, because fuck you, that's why. And my biggest problem wasn't even so much with Picard or the storytelling or anything. It was just that it was really, really, really boring. Just really, really, really boring.
What is hibiscus? And
Hibiscus.
why does it taste weird?
I think hibiscus is like a fucking poisonous plant or something. You shouldn't eat it.
Oh shit, I'm drinking it.
Well,
Apparently, I didn't swap out the gun. I meant to swap out. I meant
That's fine.
it'll be fine.
We'll make do.
I mean, it still work. Just it's not the weapons that I wanted. Go away, bad bugs. No. No.
bed bugs.
Bad
Bad
bugs.
bugs.
Bad.
Bed bugs are bad bugs.
Well, yeah, probably. Oh no, never had bed bugs. But I assume you're correct.
It's supposed to be itchy. How do we feel about friendly fire?
We are Broken Arrow at this point.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Bring it in closer. It'll be just like that. What's that movie? We Were Soldiers. Closer. Or was that Hamburger Hill?
No, Hamburger Hill was really boring.
Hamburger Hill's got the scene where the fucking Huey that strafes the hill strafes our guys,
Yeah, but that was just Vietnam in general.
and they were like,
Hell, it was pretty
"Ah!"
much every war before he figured out how to have radios on literally every motherfucker available.
They did have radios. Helicopter strafed the
never
radio
did, no.
guy. He did. Black 1917 Thomas Chendal say hashtag Breed Kids was started by Dev during the VTM campaign after he learned of Bob and his lust for Kyle's cheeks, whereas I was the one who started hashtag Breed Dev during D&D campaign where Dev was an elf. My god.
Yeah, this is definitely incorrect.
That's probably true though.
No, because Breed Kyle is way older than that.
It's got basis in the Aerith thing. Because Aerith getting looted by the fucking Franklin and looted by the goddamn raccoon that nibbled on her tits. Those were the two things. Franklin and that.
Yeah,
Only-
but the breed happened later.
and then
I saved
Aerith,
you, Ash.
yeah, he saved you.
Much later, in fact. Yeah, Kyle's just confused on this one. It's a little bit shameful.
Pew, 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 pew. Cody Davis says for $5, hibiscus is a flower that they used to make a drink Jamaica produce in the drink Jamaica. Pronounce the J with an H. Jamaica?
Jesus?
I have some peach tea that has hibiscus in it and it's weird.
Jalapenos?
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
That explains the flower on the cover of the box. It's like, why has it got a flower on it?
Spanish
right,
slash Mexicans are
Now-
really dumb language.
Kyle, are you picking up loot?
No, he's
Of
not.
course he isn't.
No, I've been a little distracted. Stop killing the
He's
bugs.
a Kyle.
Pick up the loot.
What's the button to do when you make your character do the barrel roll sprint thing, Bubbles? I forgot.
Click.
It doesn't break. Oh wait, my mouse clicks are. You mean left click? Silly.
Kyle? If you want the button I use, you ask me, Kyle.
Bubbles, you will now left click to do that. Shooting is right click, always has been.
That's good for you, I guess.
That's very good for him.
Actually, ever since I got a left-handed mouse, it's been I've struggled to get used to it. But like it's like I'm way better in games with it. Before I was using my middle
To
finger
be
to click.
fair.
That was weird.
No. Ugh.
That's normal, Kyle. I occasionally use my middle finger to click because I have big stupid hands.
I
don't.
sometimes use it if I'm holding the mouse really lazily.
Use
You're
my
right-handed,
middle
right,
finger
Arch?
to Click the middle button.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is normal-handed.
He's wrong-handed. Twice right.
No.
Right, wrong. It's got an R in it.
All these people with weird hands can use mouse probably.
So what level of broken arrow are we currently on?
Well, right now, depends on which unit you're talking about. But if we're to wait a few more seconds, it'll be on total. We need a fire mission. Danger close, Babos.
Danger close? Okay, firing point blank.
Bubbles is in his fucking mega tank. That thing is adorable. It's out
Go
of.
away and don't eat me. Oh.
I'm in one of the secondary units.
It's out of main gun ammo. Don't worry. Still has the cannons on top.
You fire, Bobs.
I am firing. I'm also calling in a new one.
I do like the mega tank. It's kind of great.
It is ridiculous. It's not really good, but it's ridiculous.
It's fun.
It's got a really large pickup radius, I'll give it that.
Oh shit.
No. No. I want to be lunch.
Nice.
It will not be lunch. It will not be lunch. It will not be lunch.
Okay. I think Disco needs help.
Why are the submarine characters waiting patiently under the sea, though?
The war's going on like now, though.
This guy,
It's
you
going to be a
pussy,
surprise
stop running
attack.
and kill it.
It was
There, I
reloaded.
helped you kill it.
What are they gonna do? Launch cruise missiles?
Oops. Well,
That was the indicator.
Why would you need
I'm
submarine
dead.
carriers to launch cruise missiles? Like normal subs can do that.
I mean, they could just launch their nuclear arsenals from the regular nuclear silos, so I don't know.
Why aren't the bugs underwater?
Yeah, be
Like,
aware
why aren't there underwater bugs?
that we will be demanding puppy noises.
because we can't shoot guns when we're in
What
the
is
water.
the
How
res
the
button?
fuck do I make puppies make the noises on their own, though? E. Oh my god, Discord is talking in game, I just
Oh,
realized.
Jesus. Kyle, so many boxes.
I
So
wasn't.
many
You said
fucking
V and
ignored
V was the push to
Yeah.
talk.
goddamn boxes.
Actually, I got a lot
Oh,
of
it
them.
said V.
And I got one more. Look at all the
Carl
weapons
did
you
get
got.
a reasonable amount of boxes.
Look at that. You can scroll a little.
That's pretty fucking pathetic, Kyle.
Friggin' boobs. %32% complete with the game.
Is
Fuck.
armor spread across classes, or do you only pick up armor for the class you're playing?
You get a little bit of
You
armor for
pick
every
up
class.
full for your main and about half, I think, for the others.
Yep. It's about 50% to the other ones, though it's a little bit less depending on the class. Notice my wing diver? I've rarely played this class until now. And I have
Well,
like
they all get the
1,320
same
health.
armor, it's just each class has a multiplier.
Hmm.
But one armor is technically one armor before multiplier.
Yep. The other classes also get equipment, but it prioritizes the class you have equipped. So if we do a complete run through the game and you never played your wing diver would have armor and new shit.
My fencer is reasonably well equipped, and I've never really played fencer. I played it a little bit. And it's like, Kibs just wanted to tell you, try changing the description. I don't know, doesn't look so StarCrafty.
Oh, Twitch.
Fucking
Yes,
retard,
Twitch.
Kyle.
And then he said, see you on YouTube.
Much shame upon that tiny
Indeed,
And
of
he's like, I
s-
don't want to be ignored.
It's hard for me to see Twitch right now. Bubbles, change it. Oh, fuck, you don't have access. Fuck.
No, I don't.
Yes, sir.
Fuck you.
Where is it?
We'll have to fix the Twitch title in a sec.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it now before things get too dicey.
Yes, sir.
Game, let me do bouncies. Oh, I'm not allowed to do bouncies with these things. Alright.
Nope, no
Bubbles,
bouncy
don't
slide.
let me die, Bubbles. Baba.
What happens to you is on you.
Rude, Bubs. Oh my god, that's so rude, Bubs. I can't believe you said that, you fat little fuck.
That was somewhat underwhelming.
Bub did that. EDF.
Using 2 autocannons has a special place in my heart. Just the sheer amount of fruit.
Earth Defense Force 5. Aw, yeah. There we go. Updated.
Did you read the super chat now?
We got another one?
Kyle doesn't like super chats.
I did read the last one. It was, Kyle, be aware that we will be demanding puppy
You
noises.
read that?
Yeah. But it's going to be very difficult to make puppies make fucking noises. I'll be like,
You
Abby.
just
Bark
tell
at
them
them.
they're going for a walk and they'll make funny noise, I would think.
You could bark at them.
Be like, yay, walkies.
Abby, come here, Abby. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up. Abby Fatso, come here. I don't even know where Fatty is. Probably upstairs pouting.
Sitting in the chair there, Kyle.
Pat, fatty puppy, puppy, puppy. Abby, bark at me. Do it. Go boof.
Did you never teach
Try
the dog
again.
to speak?
I'm gonna have to tell you to stop right afterwards. Abby, come here. No, don't just like give me a nose bump and then leave.
Did you never teach the dog the speak command?
Boo.
Boomer
You
did.
never should.
What are you doing?
Yo, I
Never
had to teach Boomer to speak, so
Abby.
I could teach him to shut the fuck
Abby,
up.
look at me. Look at me, fatty. Hey, chubby.
Seems a bit backwards.
Boof, boof. Do it. Boof at me.
She is backwards.
Boof.
No, he was making the noise anyway, so I teach him.
The dog decided to crawl into my fucking body instead. I'm too big for that. You're too...
Oh, you asked for a boof, Kyle.
And then Puppy's like, crawl on top of you
Okay.
while you're on that little chair. It's like, my organs, they're being crushed by your fat dog body.
This is not a weapon I should bring to these close confined quarters. The
Should-
massive rocket launchers perform poorly when there's walls everywhere.
They kind of do. That's where you demolish the
Hi,
walls.
Abby. Hi, Abby. That make any noise?
No,
Okay, well, she licked the
not for us
microphone.
at least.
I mean, you were making noise.
I have noise suppression on, though, so that's a problem. So she's there. And then she waddled away. Oh my god, I'm being blasted with lasers and shit. I still can't get over the fact that Star Wars calls their little guns blasters. So then they can say
Blast 'em.
blast them. That's great. Blast them. Because they're getting blasted with blasters. I don't know why I find that
Blasters.
so funny.
Because there's very little requirement to actually amuse you, Kyle.
It's quite amusing though. It's like they're getting blasted with blasters. Like, how did he die? He got
Small
blasted.
minds are easily amused.
Think about it. Like, some cool character gets blasted, right? He got blasted with a blaster. Like, he... He's- That's so funny. Like, he died from a blaster.
I'm pretty sure there are primates in most zoos across the world that are more difficult to amuse than Kyle.
I
Fimbles
would
lied,
imagine so,
donates
yes.
$6.66 to curse me with demons, I think. They may look exactly like us, but they won't fool us. We will never submit. We will reclaim the Earth for humanity. Let's kick some alien ass. And then he chants EDF 3 times, going, EDF! 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 Now, where does the EDF chant thing? Not sound. I can't see because there's text over it, Bubbles, from you calling shit in.
Well, that's too bad for you.
This game has a really good cult following, and I hope it gets popular.
I mean, they've made 5 games, or well, they're making a 6th one.
They made
I
like
think it's
20
already
games.
popular.
Technically, including the spin-offs, it's like 12.
I think even more than 20.
They've made quite a few games out of
I
this.
think we're looking at like 30, 40 games.
If you want to
There
include,
you go.
I don't think it's 30 or 40, but there's a mobile game.
I think it might actually be that high. Remember, there's a lot of little spin-offs.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's Earth Defense
arcade
Force
stuff and
Apocalypse.
all that
There's
stuff.
Iron Rain. Then there's the one top-down one. That's 3. Then there's the 2 arcade games I believe that were before they were
And then
called
there's the
EDF.
50 billion games that are only available in Japan.
That's true because we don't have access to them. We only get the mainline games. Which, to be fair, I only want the mainline games.
Oh, my health.
The other ones are weird.
Okay.
It's
Why is
unlikely
that
they
fucking
brought
unlikely?
submarines with them.
Why is that fucking unlikely? If they're invading a planet that's like 80% water, why the fuck wouldn't they?
Oh
We-
my god.
they
Now I
didn't-
know what bug they should introduce in the next game.
The water beetle.
Yes!
Oh god damn.
Or any bug that just runs along the water in the surface.
Oh yeah, cool. Next EDF needs to have naval combat so we can like get patrol boats and shit. Oh my god, yes! They let us call him the Mega Tank, let us call him the Yamato. They resurrected from the bottom of the ocean to fight bugs. Please! That's so beautiful.
I don't think they need to resurrect it from the bottom of the ocean, because if memory serves, they ran that fucker aground.
I didn't think it made it aground. I thought it sank in the ocean.
That?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dive bombers got it. The plan
Dive
was to ram
bomber.
it to the coast. Like, you're right about that. They wanted to use it as a fucking fortress. And America just sent bombers to take care of it.
The Japanese never did learn their lesson with the whole aircraft thing.
They're like, how come America built plane and boat sink? Looks at their now sunk sinky boat. See, well actually it's not a sinky boat anymore. It's sunk already. When a boat has sunk, it becomes a spooky boat. Because it's at
That's
the
it.
bottom of the water. It's all spooky. Yes, there are
All I'm
three.
hearing is that Carl wants to play Man of Medan.
There are 3 stages of boat. There's floaty boats, which are floating. Sinky boats, which are in the act of not floating. And then
So
spooky boat.
submarines.
Those can be technically sinky boats too. And floaty boats at the same time. They can also be a spooky boat if they sneak up on you.
On
Yes,
that
yes,
note, now we do need to play Barotrauma, because it is getting closer to release. I know I say that every 6 months, but nevertheless.
I know, and every time you say that, I look at it and there's like a new update that's coming out that adds even more mechanics. That's what I hate about
I
early
know.
access. It's like, oh, but if we just wait... Like, remember, we wanted to do it before they added like the persistent campaign map thingy? And now we're like, oh shit, well now we waited for that.
But the single player one, U-Boat, that one's shaping up really nicely. I'm still not convinced about the whole like management aspect of it, but it works. Oh god, is this that? No, this is the attack, then me run away thing, isn't it?
Yes, it's not the actual fight. We're skipping that because.
No, Disco deserves it.
Oh god.
Does she?
If you guys do this fight, maybe I should take the dogs out one at a time to go
Stop being retarded, Kyle.
Yeah, stop being retarded, Kyle.
God damn it! I'm just trying to be nice to dogs, and you guys are like,
All
let
you
the
need to
dogs.
do is bring the laser guided thing. That's all you need to do, because then I can bring my other things that lock onto it and go like, wee.
You want the laser guide?
Now, here we need to kill turrets, right? What's best for killing turrets? The Leviathan, I guess?
They stand still, so sure. Let's see. Friction range. I need the gun.
Drip tip. Would cow taste better if it was sentient? No. That wouldn't affect the flavor at all.
Well, that's incorrect, Kyle.
Carlos says the
I'm actually gonna have
Yamato
to group it
was the Enterprise's sister ship that got blown up in Season 2 of TNG. That is
There
a
are
spoiler.
2 reasons why killing smart cows would be better and eating them than just eating regular cows. One, because the brain is apparently one of the most delicious parts. And if it's bigger, it's better. And 2,
Never had cow
if it's
brain.
alive and it can suffer, you know that makes it better. Because veal is the best form of meat, and that is literally just tortured cow child. Therefore,
That is completely tortured calf, yeah.
yes.
What do they do to
And
it?
therefore, we have clearly demonstrated that suffering increases the taste.
That's actually awful, though.
Yes.
Because that makes it a bitter taste, which makes it not so good. I don't think I've ever had veal.
No, the guy baby.
Me neither. It's a little bit too horrible for my taste, but I hear it's delicious.
I'm sure it's delicious, but it sounds so cruel. We will
It is
chain you to this post and you will not
unfriendly.
ever be allowed to move anywhere.
What?
Otherwise, that will ruin your flavor and texture.
That's actually awful. Like,
Yes.
I'm not a fucking hippie. Like, we need, like, kill animals. I want to eat them. They're fucking delicious. But kill them humanely.
Well, the thing isn't even the killing part about veal. Like, they kill it
Killing them
humanely
is a
enough.
mercy at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what they do
The thing is-
beforehand.
Unnecessary suffering.
The entire point is you get rid of all of the muscle. All of it. And so you have this literally just immobile little animal that cannot move, that literally can't at that point. Literally just can't. Doesn't have the muscle structure to. And then you eat it. We do all of this just so we can have slightly tastier steak.
But, like, there's plenty of ways to have taste. I've had tasty steak. I don't need veal. Steak's
But you
already
haven't
good.
had as tasty steak. We could make it slightly tastier, Kyle.
All it
And
requires is the
therefore-
torture of animals.
Yeah.
No.
Small price to pay, clearly.
Yeah, it's calf. They are small.
I feel like Captain Picard now on the Star Trek episode, but like, it's immoral. But we must respect
I mean,
their
yes.
culture.
It is immoral. But that's the problem too, though. Like, you cannot have a concept of morality and respect their culture at the same time, because some cultures are just actually immoral, and there's no doubt about it.
What's the Prime Directive say about that, bub? I don't remember.
Prime Directive means you cannot meddle in the eternal affairs of others.
There you go.
You can dislike them and call them savages as much as you want, but you can't interfere. And I think that's specifically for pre-warp civilizations.
But the thing is,
Oh, so warp
the Prime
civilizations are
Directive
fair
only-
game.
The Prime Directive only used to apply when they felt like it.
It depends on the
You're like-
captain.
The Prime Directive only applies when it's anyone but Janeway.
Captain
It-
Janeway's like, let me just commit genocide. Let me just...
I'm sure Picard did as well a couple times. He was just like,
nothing right.
well, you know, it's not that clear.
Sometimes they go against the Prime Directive, and that's okay, because if they did it by the book all the time, then they wouldn't be good captains. A good captain has to read the
never
situation.
mind. Right.
Oh shit.
Just to check, like, you're not lasing those turds, are you, Bubbles?
That's
They are
Kibs.
tagged.
They are.
Yes.
Huh. All I get is a constant beepy noise, like it's trying to lock
Yeah,
on.
that's
but-
you locking on.
Yeah, I
It
know,
requires
but
time to lock on.
yeah, I know. I have been
Did you
doing
check
it.
the lock-on timer for your weapons? Because some of them are long. Because I'm seeing you locking. Well, I saw you locking on.
There we
you
go. Okay, it is just really absurdly long. Right.
Yeah,
well,
I think
there
the
you go.
Leviathan is one of those really long ones.
Let's hope it does some damage then. Oh, it's a pretty explosion at least.
It is.
Those turrets aren't active
It-
yet.
That didn't even kill it. Right, that makes me sad.
Only when the turrets wiggle. Only when
Yeah,
the
they're
turrets.
not active. Let me change targets.
The mission's over though.
Is it over already?
Where's the kill though?
I think this is the mission we retreat from, and then we
Yes.
attack
Well,
it the
yeah, it's
second
like-
time.
5 missions. We retreat from this thing.
Because like the EDF poke it with like a prod force, and scary.
Is that- oh, what is this thing? Poke it. Like, oh, more
To
than
be
we thought.
fair, that is eminently realistic.
It
if
is.
you don't know what something is, you attack it with a small force and see if they live or die.
Feel bad for
It's
the small
entirely
force.
reasonable. That's called a probing attack.
Yes, and if they die, you then go in and go like, right, how long did it take before they died?
Well, they're active now.
Well, we're not dead
Yay.
yet.
The artillery fire is too strong.
Gotta get these loot bounces.
Now,
That
I
you
have
do.
a question as to the physics of this. My missiles are clearly larger than the shoulder-mounted firing tubes.
I don't see the problem.
I'm
I
not
do.
seeing the problem.
There seems to be a problem in how I get them in there.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You use lubrication.
Well, that explains it. Thank you, Bubbles.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the bigger cannons are now active.
Hey! Right, so
happened?
the big boys did actually one-shot them, which is nice.
At least that.
Oh,
Now we're retreating.
they're retreating. We've won.
Did we win though? I
Arch
think
needs
we
to play
did win.
Halo. God damn it. He still hasn't.
He does. When are we doing that anyway?
We gotta do that.
Yeah, when are we doing that?
I don't know if we do
What
need to
one?
do that.
Because I don't know what one I had installed.
Oh, after the stream, let me run you through which ones.
I might be in bed by then. You may just have to DM it to me.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, the only ones that have a co-op campaign are 3
Well, they all have co-op campaigns, but the
for 4
first
people.
the first 2 games are limited to only 2-player co-op. Halo 3, Reach, ODST, and 4 are all 4 people.
4.
I know.
Reach. ODST. Anything but 3.
3 is
I
good.
don't know. I didn't
No,
really play
Bubbles,
them.
he should play them. So
So?
should just go.
I'm still going. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Every
go.
time I
Yeah.
play them with them, you make me do this.
They're going because those games are
Those games are they're not the worst.
You can't make me.
They're not.
Still don't understand why Reach is loved by so many people.
It's mostly because it was like basically the swan song of Bungie before they left. In terms of like, a lot of people liked
But
it because
people praise the story. It's
sto-
so good.
the story's
The
awful.
gameplay is great.
Hold
the
on.
gunplay is fantastic.
Halo Reach is when the multiplayer scene for that game was really exploding. It's also when a lot of new players came into the franchise, actually.
Oh, that whatever that was, that hurt.
Oh, you're
I
dead.
did.
Oh, it seems
Don't
like
worry, Kyle. I'm
Oh,
coming to
you're
kick your corpse.
We're gonna hear a lot of mixed. Reach is always the one that's the most mixed. Like, a part of me thought that doing the Reach storyline before Halo 1 as a prequel was a great way to tie up the series. And then they kept making sequels. And then they kept... But Master Chief's story should have ended with 3, in my opinion. Leave him as a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it ambiguous.
Reach's campaign was so bleh.
It's okay. It's just not the best.
It's fucking shit.
It's okay. It just doesn't. It doesn't have the spark that like Halo 1 and 2 and 3 have.
Kyle, go play it single player on Legendary and come back to me.
I'm not playing that game on Legendary. That game's balance
you know why
is
you're not going to play it on Legendary?
Heroic
Because
is
elites don't even give a fuck about sticky grenades. You stick an elite and he's like, boom. It's like, I slid 2 feet.
Kyle,
Now
what
let me
was all of
continue
it?
shooting you.
There wasn't that much loot that level.
There wasn't, because there were drones.
We even went back and picked up more loot to try to pad out the amount of loot we had, and all I could find were 3 boxes. 2 armor boxes and 1 weapon box.
I take it Archer's ditching the Leviathans.
On this mission, yeah, it doesn't seem worthwhile.
My biggest problem with
Card
OD...
says Halo 4 campaign was decent. Ugh.
Yeah, see, that's the weird thing, because everybody in the franchise agrees, like, Halo 1, 2, and 3 were fun, and then after that, there's ODST, Reach, 4, 5, and people are, it's like mixed all over the board. People are like, it's the best, other people are like, it's the worst.
ODST tried something
Didn't
somewhat
any of them.
different, but it was a mess.
It was
I
bad.
at least acknowledge it tried something different.
No, I don't like ODST. Like, I'd rather
I
play
don't
Reach.
like ODST either.
I'd rather play Reach than ODST.
I'd rather play ODST.
ODST's music, though, it's kind of like soothing jazz, and it bothers
Yeah,
me.
but I just ignore it.
It's like, why is there jazz music in a Halo game? Like, what the fuck is this? The jazz music's actually not bad. It's actually decent. But it just, it feels wrong in the wrong place, wrong time. It's very much a fanfic game. And also, the character Buck makes me want to blow my brains out. He's literally just the Firefly character. Like, he just behaves the same way.
Good for him.
I don't think he was given any acting direction, if I were to guess.
Like, just be the Firefly captain, because we're big fans of Firefly, and that's it.
Just do what comes natural to you.
So, I just want my money. I'm hungry.
I'm like, okay, I'll wait for a paycheck. That comes natural to me.
ODST's story is also super stupid, because it's chopped up into
Oh, yeah, it is.
pieces and interlaced. It's just a
And
mess.
it's nonsensical.
It's not even interesting. And then there's like a weird romance in it.
Oh
Fuck.
god, that one's so dumb.
Okay, Arch, when we're playing that, fuck, we need to bitch about that again. Like, it feels good to bitch about it. It feels cathartic. Feels good.
Cars is like, ODST was them trying to move away from Spartans, which is seriously needed, but fans weren't prepared for. What?
I'd rather be a Marine than a stupid ODST. That'd be hard
You
mode,
didn't
alright.
need to move away from Spartans to begin with.
It
There's no
didn't.
real need for that.
I mean,
ODST is bad because ODST is bad. It's not because fans were like, oh, we might have Spartans.
you know what you talk about? Halo Wars, the RTS games.
Ugh.
Now, one thing that pisses me off to this day, Halo Gen, which is a mod for generals, that looked really cool, is a Halo mod. Microsoft DMCA'd them because they were afraid it would take sales from Halo Wars. I'm mad about that still. I'm fucking mad about it. It's been years and I'm still mad about it.
Because you're extremely petty, Kyle.
Like, I want Halo Gen. Halo Wars is like just a very watered down RTS. Like,
It's a console RTS.
like a Halo RTS could be cool, because Halo is fucking cool. It's got cool aliens, got cool enemies. And Halo Wars is like this. It's just bad. Like, I want to love it, but I just can't not hate it.
Well, the real question is, 1 or 2?
Halo Wars 1 or 2, if I had to pick. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh god. Which one would you pick?
Will be called teleportation anchors. Their weak
I'm not sure.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't
They're
even
both
know.
pretty fucking boring.
Like, the first one has a more interesting story. 2 is just, like, dumb.
Two has that retarded scarab skull. I'm not sure if the first one had that.
Oh yeah, the scarab shot rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of funny. And they bubbled. They bubbled! Okay, that was kind of funny. I didn't mind the wave survival mission. That was... But it lasted too long. Never mind, I did mind it. Arch needs to play these games. Arch, you like RTSs?
No.
Not those ones. Arch
I
is
liked
fine.
RTSs. It's been a very long time.
Time to rekindle that love with Halo
Halo
Wars.
Wars, yes.
He's gonna
It
play
has co-op
the...
campaign.
It does have a co-op campaign. That was probably the only reason I was able to play through it, though.
I'm kind of liking the heavy mortar. I just wish it didn't, you know, make the controls suck so hard.
That's the price you have to pay for glory. Oops. Ow.
Also, does anyone else bothered by the fact that Spartans in Halo are literally just like regular people now? Like, there's no...
No.
Yes.
They're no longer specially trained, like, abused children. I miss that.
They weren't just specially trained. Like, my Halo lore is meh, but I'm pretty sure the whole thing was that they were a crop of specially selected children, last hope kind of nonsense, all kinds of bullshit experiments, etc.
Actually, the funny part about the Spartan lore is they actually were trained to kill humans. Because it was during the insurrection war, the insurgency, or insurrection wars, I don't remember. Basically, people were rebelling against the government because the UNSC is kind of tyrannical, but that's
Now,
besides the point.
to no one's surprise, the skill of killing humans transfers pretty well to killing aliens.
Especially when those aliens, luckily, are all fucking humanoid.
Yep.
Fortunate that.
Well, most of them are.
Well, the real thing that makes the Spartans the fucking super stonks is all the genetic alterations. The modifications, and the fucking armor they get. I'm sorry, Bubbles, but I have to say the name. I'm sorry, Arch. I'm apologizing in advance. The Mjolnir armor.
It's already Americanized, it's technically correct.
I don't know if you can call it technically correct.
It's like it hurts me.
Is it written with an
No.
In that case, yes. And then it's not the thing that we have.
But yeah. I don't know. I thought Spartans were cool because they were all fucking brain damaged. Like, beyond repair. Like, they were broken human beings because of what they did to them.
Now, what is Mjolnir, Carl?
Isn't that Thor's
Where
hammer?
does it come from? There you go. See, at least he knows that much. You know,
He does.
you can forgive that.
Bubbles
That
has
is
trained me
Fairly
well.
common knowledge, though.
Bubbles. Actually, I learned a little bit more about Viking mythos from fucking Valheim, I think, than anything.
Oh, then you learn nothing.
Hey, I learned that fucking Odin has 2 birds.
Which names are?
I don't know. But he has 2 birds.
So
Just
you
in
didn't
case
learn
I
anything
told you,
then.
Kyle.
Yeah, basically Bubbles told me. Because
We were
I was
supposed to be
reading the
learning?
roadmap, and I was like, we're adding another bird thing. And I'm like, why would they add another bird? We already have a bird. But I was like, because it's Odin's other bird. And I'm like, oh.
Hugin and Munin.
Hugin's in the game.
What is his horse's name, Kyle?
No, fucking horse. Fucking Say, that's not what.
Who's the father of the horse?
Well, that I definitely don't know, but I think it's Loki, right? No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Loki sounds like he can turn
It
into a
is.
woman and give birth. What?
It is. Generally speaking, if it's a monster and in Norse mythology, Loki fucked it.
Loki gave
Or
birth
he's
to
the
it.
father.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was a mom at the one time.
I think it might have been once. I don't remember.
He's like, I want to feel what once. He's like, I want to feel like what birthing's like. Maybe it's hot. He does it like,
That's gay.
that hurt.
You might have tried it. Who
He's like,
knows?
ouchies. Never again. Because he was a
It's only
dude.
childbirth. It's not something really painful, like stubbing your toe on the side of a door or something.
Discord is like, damn.
I don't think Disco has experienced childbirth, so you can't argue.
Not. But I'm sure
I mean,
she...
Disco has a lot of children, but none that came out that way.
Damn.
Yeah, no, if she gave birth to George, then I'd start calling her Loki.
Oh my god, that'd be weird.
No.
Well, not weird, Kyle. It would just be very weird.
Yeah, that's what I fucking said.
It's an academic distinction, but one I nevertheless feel the need to make.
Discordia, just don't give birth to cats, okay? That's just weird.
I will not have a litter of kittens.
That's weird.
Besides, that's not even the worst part. Disco's biggest problem is that she's given birth to a lot of Discord servers.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I could have avoided them really.
Those are rather unruly too.
You know what's funny is she fucking, like,
I really.
they give them
help
stress. Your children.
Well, I
You
mean, I
didn't
helped.
save me. You didn't save me at all.
I helped. I didn't say I was gonna save you.
Did you help the ant?
Don't worry. I'll help
I
you again.
literally can't get out of
Why
here because
Disco?
every time I jump, there's just another ant, and then I'm ragdolling for 5 minutes.
Yeah, let me help you, Arch.
Don't think on it. I was just like, I help. Yeah.
Kill them all, let God sort them out. God's like, I don't want to do that. It's fucking...
Well, I called down a different thing on Arch.
There
One
we
that's
go.
less friendly fiery.
But you did help the ant.
I got out of there anyways, it doesn't matter.
Like 1917, 2020, let's say the Spartans were specially selected and kidnapped children, who were highly trained and genetically augmented, then given armor that cost as much as a destroyer-class starship, and were still viewed as expendable. They sent them on suicide
Which
missions
is
a
dumb,
lot.
by the way, as well.
I mean, to be fair, the Human Covenant War is a war in which, like, if you actually read the books, like, we get our fucking asses handed. Our ships suck ass. Like, the only thing our ships have is the Mac gun, which is this big giant rail gun it's designed around, and if we miss, we're just kind of fucked. We're just-
Yeah, if those miss, then it's time to retreat.
'Cause
So you can reload.
what basically happens is we line up our ships, we fire, and then we hope to God we hit the
They,
damn thing.
not we.
They, the humans, whatever, in that world, universe. And then they miss and like, oh no. Oh no, please, I'm sorry.
What we need is a fucking universe that does space combat at least marginally correct. Because we don't have that. Doesn't exist.
Yeah, but actual space combat's probably really boring.
Actual space combat would probably just be a lot of missiles.
Missiles and point defense systems. And that's kind of
Basically, yeah.
boring.
I think the
Oh,
Expanse
and-
did that.
They did, and that was boring to look at.
The Expanse, I'm sure they did some missiles, but they also did lots of fucking Gatling gun shit.
I think the Gatling guns were point defense and they use rail guns.
No, the Gatling guns were used ship-to-ship combat. Because I remember there was one really cool scene where they were in like their little bullshit chairs, and the ship is just getting peppered by these projectiles. Pretty good looking scene.
Oh yeah, blew off one guy's head, I remember. And his like little gooey bits
For
came out.
fuck's sake.
Well, it would
Now, I
depend
did
based on the
like-
situation, I guess.
A lot of the like ideas they had there, like for example, the crew doesn't do shit because the ship is traveling at the kind of speed that is just insane. It's doing incredibly breakneck fucking maneuvers. People wouldn't keep up with it, and that's probably true.
People would probably die from that.
Yeah, if
Yes.
you're not strapped in.
Oh.
But again, like, you would just do missiles. There would be very little reason to get in close in that kind of combat. Now you could potentially, honestly, you might want to take it one step further and say, fuck missiles, drones. Just fully automated mini fighters, basically.
So EVE Online, Galente, drones.
Kinda, yeah. Because drones can be guided, and you can potentially strap a lot of shit to it.
Oh shit.
And you could load that up with evasion algorithms to try and get out of the way of point defense, etc.
See, that was what attracted me to the Galente Federation in EVE Online. I was like, ooh, drone ships. And then I realized that your race in that game doesn't matter because you can just get whatever ship you want. Like, motherfucker. To be fair, though, the Caldari have nothing but missiles. Those are also pretty powerful. Black 1917 donates $5. Say they only won battles when they had numbers and 117 wasn't there to save the day. Yeah, otherwise we generally lost almost every battle in the war. Like,
we should probably actually try to kill these fucking things at some point.
Yeah, I tried, but then I got pushed back.
You got eaten.
Keep shooting
Like,
it.
if you can keep the ounce off of me and I can get it in range, I can hammer down on the pylons.
Yeah, I'll be bait.
Try to give air
Back away
support.
from them firing.
Oh god, I ran out of juice.
That's an awful weapon you're using there, too.
It is.
Ow.
Hopefully I have something better. Hey, drop that blondie.
I do miss the jump jets to stabilize myself in the air, because if you land on a slight incline, you're ragdolling for 5 fucking minutes.
Yep. Ah, fuck.
Ah, goddamn.
Drop the kib.
Well, I got closer.
Ow. Put me down. Put me down. Bad ant.
Watch out for the fucking speedies. God damn it, I'm out of battery.
Oh my god, stop that. Oh, I am flying. Fucking hell.
Wow. I believe that is the game engine going, time for you to have fun.
I am
Will
fucking
you ever land?
flying.
Hey.
I landed.
And
Nice.
you survived, which is impressive in and of itself.
Yeah, I landed in the corner of the map. I can barely see the pylons from here. Oh, time to call in the tank. I guess I'll drive there.
At least you landed on the map.
You can't leave the map.
Well, you think so.
I haven't been able
Never.
to thus far. I've tried.
But have you tried with the aid of the game?
Occasionally, yes. Oh, time to head back.
Now, good ants. There you go. Line up in front of me so I can stun all of you.
Like 1917 donates $10. Say in the Lost Stars anime and manga series, they just use various types of mines for space combat, including mines that they can fire at ships and into fleets during combat.
Lost Stars?
Lost Stars anime.
Maybe it's some kind of fucked up westernized take on it. Because I know the anime he's talking about. It's a fantastic anime as well. A really old one. But it's called Crest of the Stars.
Could also been autocorrect. Weird sometimes.
Sekai no Monsho. Literally Crest of the Stars.
See you, Jimmy.
Amazing anime, by the way, too. Literally fucking amazing anime. And yes, I do really like how they do space combat because it's basically all drones. They saturate a vast
Kyle, I
area with
suggest moving.
explosives with a basic rudimentary guidance system that then has to latch onto and track ships. And it's because they fight not in real space, they actually fight in warp space. Which I really like, because in reality, if you've got something like hyperspace, there is very little reason why you would ever drop out of hyperspace.
The lower employment rate, March. There you have it. Big way.
Oh, Christ. Why, Disco? Why?
Disco did what?
I thought I had a chance to get closer to the thing, and then I see a little disco icon walk past me, and now I'm involved in fighting a lot of ants.
Oh, no, it wasn't Disco's fault. That's me. They've been chasing me and I was running out of fuel and I saw an arch and I was like, thank God.
That's a lie, Kyle, because you only arrived later.
You can see the VOD.
Okay, pylons down.
There was no ants on me.
They were on me.
More now.
No,
Yeah, no.
I brought them to you, Arch. Disco's
Kyle,
in his...
Luke.
Kyle,
I'm
you
good.
making lying noises.
I
I
don't
could
have-
see you. You were fucking ahead of me.
And then he came back.
Yeah, with a ton of ants.
Kyle, I don't know if you're just blind or dumb or both.
Arch,
But it's definitely a
literally... Oh my God, chat, help me. Chat's
There were
like...
no ants.
There were no ants on Disco. They were behind me.
And you were in front of me, Kyle.
Like, it's
you munchkin.
literally on the
Maybe
VOD.
it's different ants, but you can't... The ants cannot be in front of me
They weren't on
while
me at
you're
all.
behind the ants.
They attacked you first.
Yeah, no, they didn't come from Disco's direction. They came from mine.
Kyle, you're a dum-dum. And you deserve
being dumb.
Aiden sucking of the universe.
Discordy, when you make the...
Don't worry, Kyle, I'll help.
When you make the VOD thingy, or, you know, just edit that section of me like luring the ants, because my camera is pointed at them, the same ants he started shooting at.
I'll have to edit in Arch's apology for his false accusations.
Yeah, remember, I'm sorry.
Yes, the ants are in front of me. Kyle is behind the ants. The ants are full.
They literally came from me.
There were literally no ants on me. Like, the first
You're
I knew there was
blind,
ants was when you started whinging. I didn't bring them to you. I was shooting the towers.
Or just like, I don't understand why I'm being ratioed. Jonathan Macy says, beginning of the Human Covenant War, the ship ratio was 7-1. By the end, it was 3-1, 2-1. And their technology had improved. The problem was, by the end, humanity was running out of resources. And planets! We had only a handful left when the war was pretty much over. My help, we're
There are very
dying.
few shipyards.
Uh,
It's also they, not we.
yeah, they... Remember the Covenant scouting fleet at the beginning of Halo 2 that bumped into Earth? Was just a scouting fleet and it wiped out all our defenses. And it was an
They
accident
managed
too.
to get through the defenses. I'm not sure if they wiped out all of them.
The platforms are pretty much all gone. Like the Mac satellites. God damn, we just kind of suck in that
'Cause
universe.
They sent in more ships.
Yes, and 3 they have complete air dominance of the orbit.
They sent in
Air dominance.
almost the entire capital fleet. I think.
Orbital. Like the remaining human ships fled the system, and then they come back in when the elites help. And actually no, they come back in the system, and the Covenant fleet leaves because they go through the fucking portal to go to the
Portal.
Ark. Yeah, we're going to the Ark. The Ark is cool, and it exploded in the end of Halo 3, and then they retconned it so it didn't explode. Because that makes no sense now.
Thing I give a fuck about is the fact that in one of the games you fought a crippled in a wheelchair and you killed him. That's the only thing that makes sense.
You can punch him to death.
Cripple in a wheelchair.
The Prophet of Regret.
Oh, the Prophet of Regret. Yeah. You do fight him. You punch him to death in his wheelchair. You can hop on
It's a
him.
hover chair.
punch him.
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
He just screams as you bonk him to death. Like he screams, like almost like begging for mercy. He's like, and you're punching with like a power armored fist, so you know it hurts. You know it hurts. It was kind of great.
Is it an air maneuver operation? Citizens are still evacuating. Suppress the aliens in this area. I love you guys. Now run!
Love you guys.
Wiping out the aliens is our priority. Two landing ships just entered the combat area.
I do like the fact that someone decided to put a shotgun on an AC-130.
That's kind of great, though.
Landing ships confirmed.
See,
That is absolutely big brain.
alright, chat. Time for you to spill beans. I gotta know, what's your favorite Halo? Anyone with wrong opinions should just keep their mouth shut. No, I'm kidding.
You're not wrong though.
I'm not wrong. If anyone says 4, they're getting banned.
5 is pretty good story-wise.
5?
Yeah, 5 is a pretty good story.
What? Are you high,
What do
Bubbles?
you mean what?
They have fucking teeth
It's
in
got
5.
teeth.
That's pretty great, though. Okay, 5 gets a pass because the giant alien robots had teeth. They had no reason to have teeth, though.
Very big teeth.
But they had teeth, and
Very big teeth.
their mouths can't even open, yet they had teeth, and that bothered me so much.
The teeth are huge.
They fucking like, I have teeth, but it's like, why do you have teeth? Why do you?
I want teeth.
Stop asking these dumb questions, Kyle.
Robots had teeth, and it was funny.
How do you know the robots don't eat, Kyle?
Pretty sure they don't eat.
Why not?
Why would they eat?
Way to replenish fuel.
I'm pretty sure they don't. See, the biggest problem with the Guardians' design is that there's just floating bits of fucking geometry, and I hate that shit. Like, don't make your alien super race or any race either sterile. The two things I hate: sterile, colorless, like architecture for your Forerunner race, or B, fucking floating bits of geometry. And you know what Halo has? Both.
Look,
Wow.
everything being grey is good.
It's gray with like light blue, like and a green, and that's it. Like when I think of
And occasionally orange.
when I think of the Forerunner culture, I think of sterile rooms.
They don't like disease, Carl.
They're like everything is metallic.
They did it because the flood is a parasite and they didn't want the parasite to spread like a disease.
Yeah,
there
but-
you go, Carl.
I'd like to point
canon
out that
now.
they lost.
Dumb, Kyle. Dumb.
Well, yeah, it didn't work. Of course.
Dumb.
They
Well,
tried.
They're like, we're gonna fire the and like. Bleh. Also, a fucking super weapon that fucking wipes out all life, like, in that kind of like range. It doesn't seem like it's a good idea to build that.
But don't worry, shield worlds, Kyle. Shield worlds.
Yeah, then where are
They'll
the
protect
Forerunners?
us.
Because they're not there. They're not on
By the
it.
flood.
They died.
Yeah, I think it's a problem that everyone just spread out. Means no concentrated fire, which means no real killing gets done.
Oh, you're all dead? That's what you're talking about.
What? Oh, you're all dead. Fucking useless nippers.
Don't die, Arch.
Well, I'm kind of dead now because I don't know where to go.
Alive!
Well, that's no good.
Well, Blondie's dead.
Why are you dead on?
Ah!
Fucking damn it. Well,
Oh,
I
hi
almost
there.
got Discordia. Tesla's ODST, Halo 3, and Halo 2.
But I was just holding on to that last pixel of health over there.
He's like, oh, mate, my blue ball ain't depleted yet, mate.
This is my pixel.
You might be able to pull it off, though. There's enough NPC allies alive, and they're aggroed all the enemies for him. But you gotta kill him before the NPCs die, Bobs.
Working on it.
Some civilians are trying to negotiate with the aliens.
Some civilians are joking.
And how is that working out?
Hello, Mr. Alien. Thanks.
Reminds me of, was it Independence Day with the people standing on top of the building? You're like, aliens!
Oh yeah, I love that scene. They just get fucking lasered.
You would have people do that though.
They would. They'd be like, "We love you," and then bzz.
Aliens, welcome!
Zap.
That movie was special, but it was also funny. It had some funny scenes. Isn't that the scene where Will Smith is dragging the alien and he kicks it?
I think so, yeah.
That was funny. And then it tentacles the fucking scientist dude. Lol. That was good.
It would be funny if Arch got up.
What do
We
you
need
think?
to communicate with the alien.
We do.
Oh,
Go and
honestly,
hug it, Art.
I
Go and hug
don't
it.
like
We
any
need to
of that.
negotiate with the aliens.
He just wants a hug.
Jonathan Macy asks, "What do you think of the ancient human ship design?" I think it's stupid. I think the whole pre-lore retcon shit about the precursors, the forerunners, and the humans being the chosen heirs to the galaxy, I think that was fucking stupid, and I thought it was the dumbest thing ever. It's like,
That is the dumbest thing
the
ever.
precursors chose humanity because we were better, so we inherit the mantle of responsibility for the galaxy as caretakers. And the foreigners like, you chose me. So they fucking kill all the precursors. And I'm like, that's so dumb. So the precursors that survived turned themselves into dust, which is stupid already. Like, I'm already fucking, like, my head hurts.
I'm loving the fact that you have precursors and forerunners.
Yeah, that bothers me. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. My audio's loud. Chat, why didn't you say something? I just checked the audio
You're
levels.
always obnoxiously loud, Kyle.
I told you before we even started that you
Better.
were way too loud, and you were like, "Just turn me down." So I did.
I didn't know that it didn't fix it. Okay, that should be better. Chat, this is your
Dumbass.
fault.
Now I can
Okay.
turn you back up again.
Now
a
I'm the
bit,
same
'cause
audio
you were
level as the
super
rest of them.
loud.
Fuck.
I told you before you started streaming that you were
Okay,
too
back to
loud.
bitching. So,
My ear.
so they turn themselves into dust, which is really dumb, and I hate it. Because what does that even mean? They're dust. Like, what? And then they get sick as being dust. What? And then they infect fucking fluffy animals that humans like, and then the fluffy animals turn into flood. And if there's enough flood, they'll reassemble into a grave mind, which is like a precursor trying to put itself back together. And that was where I was just like, who wrote this?
I'm not
Someone
sure
who's
what you're
been
talking
huffing
about.
too much dust.
I didn't like this gun.
Now you need to make the game quieter. What do you mean? The game's already quiet. I can see the decibel values. Yeah, no, that was so stupid. Like, that was so stupid. Because, like, the whole setup with the Forerunners is that they're humans to kind of begin with. And then they retcon that they're aliens that were not chosen by some ancient race that goes around. And get this. The precursors travel from galaxy to galaxy, choosing races because they're fucking so pretentious that they think should be in charge of every other race in that galaxy. And so you're telling me that this race of beings that's so powerful that can travel the galaxies gets overthrown by some fucking pussy-ass Forerunner race? Like, what? Stupid.
Only because you think about it, Kyle. This is your fault.
They can literally go to galaxies and determine who's going to be the inheritor of the mantle.
Well, apparently they couldn't.
Well, apparently they couldn't indeed. They got yeeted and turned into dust. So I really don't like that part of Halo lore at all.
Because it's trash.
Why does it sound like Kibs put
Halo
cup over
is
his mouth?
fair.
That's because I was cringing from the stuff I was actually having to say. That I actually covered my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, Carl's not very smart.
I mean, it's... See, the Halo books are actually really good. Like, I need to say that.
Apparently not.
Except for the new books. Like, they're awful.
Yeah.
Also, don't even get me started on the fact that Halo 4, you fight that Didac guy, who's one of the Forerunners, and you don't even kill him in the game. He dies in a comic book. It's like, why did they do that? They introduce characters and they kill them in different like pieces of media that you have to consume. Like,
To be fair, I'd rather not have to fight the Didac the second time.
the Didac was a bad enemy. Like, he was like, the Forerunners, which look like retarded monkeys with cats with teeth.
Meep,
Mantle of responsibility. Yeah, that was so stupid. Like, so there's a race of like all-powerful beings that go around being like, you must protect every other species, and every other species has their own little bubble. And this is the mantle.
With their own little sphere of influence.
And they must all be underneath the one species, the master race. Oh my god, it really is then!
Finally, Kyle has awoken to the master race theorem.
I mean, that's what the fucking whole thing about the mantle is. That only one race can protect all the other ones and tell them what to do.
Like fucking Dev, okay? Who randomly, in our super secret conspiracy chat, just drops like, the reason why I'm so anti-socialist is because I have Mein Kampf on my shelf. And I'm like, Dev? No.
What?
No, Dev. Disavow, Dev. Disavow.
Just like
Sounds
I
like
read
a
people.
really bad reason to be anything. Except for anti-Hitler, I guess.
Has anyone ever seen Kyle and Dev in the same room physically?
No.
There you go. Now we know why they're both such terrible, terrible people.
This is maybe why Dev's under the illusion that he thinks I'm cool. It's like, he's basically me.
And that is definitely an illusion then.
That big chonky tank.
I mean, on the one hand, I have said that I would put the Dev at the bottom of nearly any hierarchy. But if it was a Dev and the Kyle hierarchy, I don't know anymore. I don't think there's any good way to decide.
Carl says, damn, looks like Halo's bad, not worth investing in Kibs. Because of how I preached the story. I mean, yeah, right now? No, don't get into it. You're better off not. But, if you were there for 1, 2, and 3, you know what the good shit is, my boy. Best part is the Halo games are actually just kind of mediocre, but I just really like them.
Yeah.
They are. But people act as if they're the best thing ever, and it's like... They're fun!
I like them. But I definitely
Yeah.
think they're overrated.
Oh, they're massively overrated.
It's just like the Gears of War franchise. Like, I think I love that franchise. But I think it's overrated, like, as fuck.
Juicy.
It's probably because Microsoft propped these franchises up. I mean, Halo, to its credit, literally saved Microsoft's dying console, which was the original Xbox.
Oh, ow, Jesus.
Oh, hi, Arch. I see you
Bubbles,
moving
my health
forward.
bar.
That was the way you were moving towards the enemy, Arch.
They're moving towards fucking me.
No, 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 you were moving towards them.
My mic
I don't
is
believe
shitty.
anything.
You were not on my
Said
screen last time I looked.
Look at the Norwegian.
The reason why they're remembered so fondly is because they were flagship titles.
They were.
They were flagship titles of their generation. Like, Halo was touted as a revolution when it was first announced, etc. Graphically, gameplay, etc., all that good stuff.
And they were just fun games, which also backed it up. And on a platform that didn't have a lot of fun games. At least around the time they launched. Or no, it had some.
Kyle, loot.
The Xbox, everybody kind of thought the Xbox would fail miserably because it didn't have the pedigree.
It didn't have... PlayStation had all the
It
games.
almost did
Nintendo
for all.
did.
It almost failed.
Halo
It did.
managed to fucking come in to save the day.
Whereas now, Nintendo has basically stopped making proper consoles and are just making children's portable entertainment platforms.
Honestly, I think Nintendo is the smarter company here. I think the console thing is actually going to... Like, they're just becoming watered-down computers. That's all they are.
They have been only watered down computers for
Yeah,
a
they
while.
are.
Shittier computers.
Like Nintendo
No,
is smart with
Nintendo
this.
has it right because they transitioned over to just amusing little children, and little children can't afford PCs.
Not only that, but they went down the path of what's the word? Portability. In an age of a lot of traveling, makes it an extremely portable entertainment system.
The portability is more so than just the fact that you can carry it around as well, because that's a secondary feature in reality. Because very few people are going to be cringe enough to be sitting playing that fucking shit in public. However, it's perfect for little fucking kids. Give them in the back of a car, throw it to them anywhere they are, just like, here, amuse yourself, children, so you may not be my responsibility for an hour or two.
Stop nagging me. I don't want to hear it while I'm driving for 5
Exactly.
hours straight.
It's basically the new Game Boy, honestly. That's how I see it. It's also got
More a
parental
continuation
controls.
of the Game Boy, so yeah.
It really
kinda.
is, though. Because, like, the DS line, like, that's actually ended. I think the Switch replaced it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got more power, it can play more games than the DS can, it has better battery, and it's got more versatility. The fact that you can pull out the little controllers and make it a little kickstand, and then, like, 2 kids can play it, and if you bring, like, it can go up to 4, like, you can have, like, little kid can bring his friend along in a cabin trip or something, and then if it rains, there, problem solved. And it doesn't even have to plug into the TV on top of that. Got its own
This
screen.
is how we know Kyle's a spoiled little bitch, because he's, if it's rains, they stay inside. I tell you this, you little shit. When I was forced to go to cabin trips, the rain didn't fucking stop nobody. I
My
go
parents didn't let me
outside.
go
Oh, it's
outside.
raining. Go outside. Oh, it's raining.
You go for
outside.
cabin trips.
See, over here, it's
Power is
It's raining. Yes, it's always
a
raining.
long forgotten feature of civilization.
Okay, I'd like to point out that the cabins my family own are basically just houses that are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's not a cabin trip. That's just... See, that's a common
That's a
misconception
vacation
as
home.
well.
This is the United
Yes.
States of America.
Hey, that's a
Our
second
cabins
house.
are houses.
So that's
No,
a
don't get
vacation
me
home
wrong.
then.
Pretty
We
much.
have that shit too, and we probably take it even further than you fuckers do.
Oh yes.
Like, there are people whose cabins are fancier than their fucking houses.
I don't have a cabin.
Well, that's because you're British and poor.
I mean, technically, I don't have one. My mother does, but I can use
have a
hers, and my dad's
cabin.
building his. Everyone has one.
No.
Like, I don't even see why I'd want one. Like, fuck, more property taxes? Fuck that.
I want to have a cabin.
No, having a cabin is awful. You don't want one.
If I
It's
just want to go on
terrible.
vacation, I'll just stay at a hotel in some exotic location for a little bit.
No, you don't stay at a hotel. Oh, well, it depends. You stay at a resort, sure, because they'll feed and water you. But if you're just gonna stay somewhere, you rent a house.
Rent.
Yeah. You just rent for a while. And you get all of the usual accommodations, all of the usual luxuries.
Recharge.
It's way better than a fucking hotel.
Oh yeah, but the Switch is actually fantastic. My little brothers, fucking A. Just pull out the Switch, it had Diablo 3 on it, and they didn't do any damage, weren't a headache to babysit. They were content.
If them not doing any damage is like you being satisfied with them, then I really wonder what they used to do before that.
God have mercy. You don't understand.
That's
the
an
damage they
indicator
did.
that you didn't beat them anywhere near enough.
Look, I didn't beat my little brothers, but I did torment them.
That's your problem right there. If you're like, oh, they're not destroying anything. Yes, you fucked up. You fucked up, Kyle. You failed. Oh, Jesus. Okay, all of them just spawned on top of me. That's a mild problem.
Black 1917 donates $50. Very generous today, thank you. Apparently, all hyper-advanced alien races have no cultural or religious goals, beliefs, architecture, motives, or ambitions beyond science and geometry. And the few members are always looked down on as rebels and or outcasts. See, that's kind of true with like the Forerunner design. Now, what annoys me about Halo in particular with that black is the fact that the Covenant have their own culture, they have their own architecture, and it isn't just floating bits of sterile geometry. It's based on like some weird Catholicism, which is kind of interesting. And they do have their own religion. It's really retarded, but they We need to fire the wings, which will wipe out all life in the galaxy. But that's how they ascend to the next plane. Thank you for the donation.
I don't like the fact that there's frogs everywhere.
They're a little annoying.
There's a dead barge over there.
Yeah,
There
they
is.
can't
But there's,
get to it.
there's frogs in the way.
Now that you incapacitated them, I can get them up. Oh my god,
What did you do fucking that for? I was busy reading.
Yeah, time's
Motherfucker.
over.
Big work.
Yeah. You're not being paid to read, aren't you?
Not being paid at all. Kyle, you should pay me.
Think I'm made of money? What the fuck?
I don't care. You should pay me.
I've already got enough expenses on my plate.
Clearly not.
If I wasn't doing game development, I could have my own house. I don't want my own house though. I'd rather make a video game.
Houses are pretty gay.
It means I have to do yard maintenance.
Alpha has arrived.
Just buy like
Never
5
mind.
square feet and just have yourself a shack. There you go, problem solved.
I need a little computer station, and then I need fucking bed. And then a refrigerator. And a bathroom. And a dishwasher.
Yeah, the bathroom could be useful.
And
Occasionally.
clothes cleaning thingy.
What? No. Oh, no, no. I think that worked.
Oh my god, I got revived and then died. I was really scratching my head.
Fuck's sake, Kyle.
Fucking die, you little shit. Oh my god, he's still alive. Fuck me. There we go.
The reason why there's a big F next to Arch's name is because he's a fencer. But it was fitting
Yes.
that he's laying on the ground dead with a big letter F next to him. It's like the game already pressed F.
That is highly appropriate.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
Died trying to get Kyle up, and then he just didn't move.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. Isn't that very typical of Kyle?
Scordia, watch your tone with me, woman. Real.
Kyle loot.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm being chased.
God, they're not dead
When
yet.
Kyle has bugs in his game, I want you all to remember the
That
sass.
Discordia put them there.
I want you all to remember the sass.
Discordia's cut is getting smaller the more bugs there are. And I only got $5.
So you're saying is that Tyler's going to put the bugs in?
Damn, Tyler's like, I only got $5 too.
Tyler's like, I want bigger shit.
Fucking Tyler. That conniving
Just-
little shit.
Tyler, there'll be really funny features.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Tyler's stubble will get stuck in our game. Fucking hairy bastard. Still sad.
That's nice.
If Tyler doesn't shave his beard, or his face, he doesn't have a beard. Like, he looks exactly like Steve Jobs, and it bothers me. It's like, oh my god, Steve Jobs, you're alive and you're working on our game. What? He's like, I'm gonna be Steve Jobs. He looks like Steve Jobs, and it's fucking hilarious. Now he just needs to get
So
cancer
he could
and
become the
refuse
next
treatment.
Steve Jobs.
He needs to be dumb like Steve Jobs and get cancer and be like, actually, I'm just gonna use herbal supplements to combat this, and that's how I'm gonna win. And then he dies. Oh my god. Just get a 3D printed concrete dome house. Should cost under $100,000. Jesus. Well, for me as a Canadian, says Stormraven, I view winterized cottage with lake access as a retirement idea. See, I kind of want like a property on the coast of the Great Lakes in Minnesota if I was to still live here. That'd be great.
See, that kind
Near
of stuff
Duluth.
sounds nice until you realize you're like 2 hours away from the nearest store.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. But I want to be like mega rich. I can have like helicopters, some fucking drop off care packages for Kibs with toilet paper and food and stuff. Like, I want a pizza. I want my fucking AC-130 to bombard my house first before dropping off the pizza. And if I'm alive, I can have the pizza for free.
Sounds like it's gonna get very expensive real quick.
If I survive, yes.
They're coming.
If not, it'll be Chunky Kibs.
We're the best insect.
Thought it was already Chunky
It'll
Kibs.
be Chunky Kibs with a box of pizza on top.
Nice, he didn't respond to that.
Shut up, Chunky. Or should I call you Chunkarella? You're like, nah!
I ain't chunky.
That's what I call you, Kyle.
I know you do, but I'm gonna call her Chunkarella.
I ain't chunky though.
You don't have proof.
I mean, I do.
Nope.
I mean, I
Delete
do
the proof. And then so I can say you don't have proof again. Like, you can't do this to me.
though. I can prove I'm not chunky.
Stormraven says,
You can't,
I'm in a store 45 hours a week. Do you think I want to ever go to one?
Yes, when you starve to death, you'll be like, I want a store.
I mean, I literally went to the grocery store today to buy 4 bottles of tea.
Bottles of tea.
Yeah, big.
Yes, this is indeed quite reminiscent of the Battle of Austerlitz. Entirely correct.
Is that what he just said?
Sure.
I can see
yeah.
many parallels between this and the French advance.
Did he actually
Very
say
much
this looked
so.
like the Battle of Austerlitz? You're fucking with me.
I think they do say that at one point, yeah.
What the fuck? Why? That's kind of great.
Because they're retarded.
I mean, they think frogs look like us, so that's whatever. They think frogs look like us, and the aliens that actually kind of look like us aren't even remotely similar.
Ah!
Gunny Arlequin donates 10 Canadian dollars to say, well, here's a few bucks towards your property. For the record, I'm considering getting wooded land and just build myself a nice house away from everything. I get more misanthropic every year. Thank you for donation, Gunny.
Misanthropic?
I mispronounced that word. Show your horror bomb. He does. Gunny's also
Some
French.
people do.
He posts stuff in our food section of our Discord that actually looks good.
Do you actually ever pronounce words correctly?
I'm from the Midwest. The answer is no.
So no. Like roof.
Roof. Boat.
Ow.
Did I say boat right?
Boat's fine.
See, most Midwesterners can't do it right. But Kibs apparently always could.
It doesn't say soda pop.
Oh god, that's right, that one retarded YouTuber's from my state. The one who looked at a dead person in Japan.
I keep forgetting if that was Logan Paul or Jake Paul or what the fuck.
Aren't they the same person?
thing, really.
Are they?
They're all
I don't
really-
even
Feels
know.
like it.
Like, what's the difference, Arch? What is the difference, actually?
All I know is that they're prank tubers, which is one of the worst things that has ever happened to the internet.
I don't think I've ever watched them.
I also do know that they're really bad people. One of them pretended to be killed in front of a gathering of his own fans, which is just like,
Okay, that's
you're
kind
a
of...
horrible human. Like,
It's
Kinda
just a
weird.
prank, bro. Remember that video I sent you the other day with that guy running at a fucking dude in the street with a chainsaw? And then the guy...
no, Kyle. Because that was the video I sent to you,
Oh,
Kyle.
you sent that to me. I sent it to a bunch of other people, too.
I'm sure you did steal
I've
it, Kyle.
stolen a
But
lot of memes, and I am not repenting for meme theft. I
So
steal
you remember
them
this
all.
thing that happened? No, it didn't happen. Oh yeah, so it didn't happen.
I can't remember. I remember the meme itself, and that's all that matters. Okay?
yes.
The meme...
One of them also pretended to be colorblind.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that. That was actually when I first saw them, and I'm like, this person's faking it.
Oh my god, go away.
Because they
things
put on glasses and pretended they saw color for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It was the dumbest thing I'd ever seen.
Like,
Don't
don't get me
say-
wrong. I respect to a certain degree the art of the clickbait, right? It's the rules of the platform, it's how the game is fucking played, I get it. But when you just make shit up just for the controversy or the sensationalism of it, you're basically mainstream media, and nobody likes those fuckers.
They're just same as bread tubers. Like, there's no like these people all make clickbaity thumbnails, misleading art titles. Even Let's Players do that too. Like, you even mentioned it the other day when you were throwing a jab at me. Remember, you're like, "Oh, Kibs, you're the kind of person who'd put a Total War Warhammer 3 title in your Let's Play, and it would be like Total Warhammer like modded for Medieval 2."
Yeah, but that was just because you were confessing to having basically done that.
And I did not confess to doing that, and I've never done that. You are now making stuff up.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Yeah, Jake. Paul. What's that one known for buffs?
I don't know which is which.
Dude, they kind of look the same. They kind of act the same. It will be
I
fun.
feel like I have friends here.
But yeah, I like that
I'm
video.
not sure if I
Art
can
sent
consider
me.
them to be real friends.
Like, it was kind of funny that the guy pulled out the gun on the guy with the Pikachu suit, running at him with the chainsaw, and how quickly went from being like, "Oh, it's a prank," to being like,
To
"Don't
explain
kill me."
the meme before Kyle fails at explaining things as
I already
usually does.
explained it though.
The meme is, you remember when there was a while ago when it was really popular to try and scare people and you had like the crazy clown shit, and one dude was shot doing that too. There's a dude wearing a Pikachu onesie with a chainsaw, and he runs up against a black dude, like laughing, and the dude just pulls out a Glock and like, bitch. He gets awfully sad awfully quickly.
He puts it down like, "Don't shoot." It's like, dude, like, don't run up to random people and threaten them, because odds are that they're carrying a gun and they shoot you, it's gonna be your fault.
It was fully within that dude to plug his ass. Like, as far as he knew,
close too.
he was a legitimate
He was running at him with a
danger to his
running
life.
chainsaw.
The only place I can see that the chainsaw thing is okay is on those scary park rides, where it's an actor. Because I've been on one of those.
Yeah, but the thing is, in that case, it is made blatantly obvious to you at multiple points that they will be actors.
Yeah, but that's when it's genius, when you actually do it.
And then you shoot them anyways, like, "Why did you come on the ride?"
No, you
Just
don't
to
shoot them. No, no. It's not an actor doing it. It's a person who runs up and starts chainsawing people, and people are like, "Oh, it's part of the act. Oh, it's so realistic."
See, the thing is, people would actually react like that for a while. You remember the Nukas
Like, hey, you actually look
bank
dead.
robbery? There was a bank robbery, they had fucking automatic weapons, they got into a firefight with the police, and people just walked through the line of fire thinking like, well, it's a movie.
Even if it's a movie, shouldn't you not be rude? Fucking.
Because people aren't used to crime in certain places.
People aren't used to crime in Norway, in general. Crime is something that happens to other people.
Yes.
Oh god, anti-air weaponry.
Good. Fuck the blondie.
Oh no, it's red drones.
Alright, I'm getting the multi-launch thing if you get lasers.
I'm getting the tags.
You like how they're like, "I'll get the big peepee."
Guide bacon gun M2. Anti-aircraft bunker.
Why the fuck not?
Jonathan Macy asks, "Question for all April Fool's videos. Do you like them, hate them, or think they are cringe, and would you ever do one yourself?" Maybe it was kind of funny when we did the Dawn of War 3 one, but it wasn't April Fool's. We actually did it though.
Speaking of Kyle, it's been a year. We need to play Dawn of War 3 again.
Bubbles, I have a gift for you. We just need one more person, and we can do 2v2. It'll be bad.
Okay,
be
I hope
great.
that gift involves a few $1,000s.
Bumbles, don't be a bitch. I'll give you $50 and a game. There. Yeah, I don't want
For
to
Dawn
hear
of War
from you.
3, that sounds
Kyle.
like a terrible deal.
Where's my $50?
Bitch, you're the one who fucking convinced me to buy it.
No, I didn't, you little smut.
You did.
That's like odd.
You purchased that piece of shit all by your fucking
You're
lonesome.
like,
Everyone
we'll
did.
record the multiplayer for it. It's gonna
The
be
only
awful.
little cunt that was a holdout was faggot trader dog.
And he bought it anyways because he's Doge.
Wouldn't you, little bitch? Right.
Remember when
Next,
Doge wanted you to play
stream is
Monster
not
Hunter, Carl?
working.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Arch, All Dog, one messaged me. That was kind of when he came back, or was it before he left? I don't remember. Either way, he's like, "Hey Kibs, want to play Monster Hunter with me?" And I'm like, "Okay, what's this game?" You have a PS4, right? And I'm like, I mean, I have all the consoles. I don't know why, but you have them. So I said, "Sure." And I bought the game, and we played it once, and we never played it again. And then he bought it on PC. And was like, "Hey, you want to play Monster Hunter?" It's
You
like,
want to play
"Dude,
Monster Hunter?
you already made me buy it for the stupid console because you said it wasn't coming out for PC, and now it's on PC." And then we played that for like
I can eat missiles, you piece of shit drone.
Monster Hunter. I like the idea, but it's just awful. Like, the combat's awful.
That depends. I didn't mind it. Ow.
What did you think, Bubs? You played it.
I hate it. It's so sluggish.
Yeah, my big problem is I don't like Dark Souls style of combat. Like, when I press a button, I expect a response.
Yeah, the sluggishness is a part of it. It's basically that you have to commit to every action.
That's the thing I don't like. When I like my hack and slash games, I like the bonk stuff. Like, I understand that some of the bonkies take long and there's risk and charge up, like when I played the Nier games. That's fine. But when it's like every attack is like that, always, like, oh, no thanks. Heavy attacks I can see, yeah, it's a risk. But when my base
Yeah, I don't
attack
like
is fucking wind up for 30 years to swing a sword, like, come on.
I'll just play rapier like all of the other women.
I did, and it's still slow.
Yay, one down.
Yay. I'm just standing in here soaking some damage. These bunkers are fucking great on these missions.
I really don't like this new gun.
I can't hit these things very well.
Don't
I have-
worry. My
like, the
missiles
only-
will eventually hit them.
The only gun I have is the guide beacon gun.
I'm safe with the bubbos.
I kind of rely on the UFOs being, you know, cooperative and chilling out for a bit, but oh well.
Yeah, you do.
That was out.
Stormraven
Don't do
says,
that.
"Well, if you do StarCraft 2 Commanders co-op, if you want help grinding Commanders, I can good odds carry you." I've never done the co-op Commanders, and when we stream it, we'll do it with, like, no experience. People have been recommending
Commanders?
it. Yeah, in StarCraft 2, there's this thing called co-op Commanders. It's a game mode in which you play as a bunch of... Well, you get to pick a commander, and you can level them up and stuff. I've never played it.
Ow.
But chat keeps recommending it, saying it's fun.
I'm changing the magazine, support me. That's impossible! Like, no, it's pretty easy to change the magazine. It's fine. Not impossible. It can be done.
Oh, look at me flying here.
I love the fact that I can see how many missiles are on a drone. There's like a red wall on this one.
It's being followed by many, but it's being uncooperative about it.
It's being exceedingly uncooperative right about now.
What? Ow.
Now, when they finally catch up, I'm pretty sure it'll die, but until
Well, it
then...
didn't.
Discordia. Black 1917 doing $20 save. Or to point out one of Arch's annoyances. The hyper-advanced alien race that mastered the science and the special science powers of that universe, but their art and architecture never advanced past the Bronze Age at best.
Oh, Disco's dead.
Yes.
Carl's also dead.
Button
Thank you for
stopped
the
playing.
donation.
Carl's dead too. Somebody with more health than me, pick him up.
Ah well. Need to
Disco's
put on the
dead.
decoys
If you
first.
can put me up, I'll go get Disco. I'll try at least. Goag donates 20 pesos. Say another Space Marine community event when? See, Space Marine's kind of fun to do multiplayer, but you need to take a break because the game's it doesn't have that much depth to it. It's pretty shallow.
It does have
It's-
awful netcoding.
It does have very bad
It's meh. Like I was never a huge fan of that style of combat because it made the Space Marines just feel kind of like a third-person COD game, kind
They
of.
kind of bonk each other. The single player for the Space Marine game is actually really good, and the Horde mode was really fun too.
Yes. If anything,
Horde mode
we
is
should
hard.
play some of the Horde
But I
mode.
hate this gun.
Yes, we should. Do a Horde mode stream and then you can answer questions. You're gonna want to bring 4 people.
Well,
for that.
you're making a lot of plans, Kyle. First up is Dawn of War 3, because obviously that's a great game.
How much you gonna pay me? Nothing.
You're paying me. It's your fucking stream.
But we'll stream it on your channel. You'll make the money. You do Warhammer content.
That'll be like in a fucking ages from now, though.
April's
I'm
coming
gonna
up. It's
start
not gonna be in
retagging stuff.
ages. April now? I don't even know. Did we miss it already?
Yes.
I think it's
Oh, we missed
is
April,
April.
1st. Guess we have to wait a year. Thank God.
No, don't worry. We can do it now.
It can be delayed.
Oh shit!
It's
Near Replicant comes out this month. Fuck.
Like 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
ah,
Oh no! Rome Total Remaster also comes out. No, there's too many things. There's 2 things. One of them's gonna be shit though. Oh god, which one would I rather be shit? Oh no, that's our bit.
Don't worry, Arch, I'm helping you. More missiles. These are faster than yours.
That is good. It'll also stun them, so that might have a chance to fucking catch up.
Well, it kind of just launches them around. More so than anything else. Unless it knocks them into buildings.
These are me.
There are so many missiles following that one.
Arch, what's the biggest thing that annoys you about an advanced alien society?
That they die.
That thing that
Okay, it's
annoys you?
dead.
You know, that's kind of true. You're not wrong. Most advanced alien societies in sci-fi, they either a dying race or they lost already. Or
Yes.
insert X, Y, Z reason.
Which is why
Yeah.
you need to add in a reason for them losing.
A reasonable reason.
Yes.
I do like it when it's like a really dumb reason too. It's like they died because they got dumb. It's like what? Just they got dumb for 5 minutes.
Okay, they're coming. At least one is.
When will the next Fire Warrior stream be? Soon. As soon as all the art stuff is done. I'm going to hell for the art I commissioned for that fucking piece of shit series.
Yes, you are. It's called Fire Warrior.
God damn it. This is the last time though, because we're going to be playing it on hard. That means I've played it on hard now. There's no more
Mr.
reasons to
Hardest.
revisit it. Whatever, it's the max difficulty.
The reason to revisit it is the same reason as always, Kyle. Because you don't like it.
I hate it so much.
And people want to see you suffer.
you can't blame them.
They're all finally tagged.
Now, I feel like I should charge an entry fee of $5 for everyone who wants to watch it. It's just because I hate that game so. Like, I feel like chat owes me reparations for making me play that. What do you think, chat? Reparations?
I think they're called donations, Kyle.
I call it the reparation fund. It's chat paying for its sins, its many, many crimes. I do like those missile things, those are kind of cute.
Yeah, no.
God, it shot me. Arch, why would it do
My
that?
niggling is out of ammo.
Bubbles,
I
you
don't
can't
have no points to
say
call in
that.
another
It's a
one.
spicy gamer word, Bubble.
How's that a spicy game award?
For the same reason that a man was banned for saying nigero.
It's true, they were
Didn't
banned.
they backpedal on that one?
No, they banned the second person.
No, okay.
So, if anything, they forward pedaled.
That sounds
They're
reasonable.
pedaling straight down.
Oh, for goodness sake. Moved.
Disco, you gotta stay on your feet more.
Give me up them. You're like right next to me.
For once, despite being a woman, your most useful position is not on your back. Badoom-tish.
Stormraven wants to hear Discordia's voice more. I like her voice.
Yeah, but she's shy.
She's a bit shy though.
She also gets angry.
We need to work on
true.
that for the RP. We really do.
Yeah, I think we need a Skaven rape scene.
Yes, basically, I'm constantly just gonna have to be picking on her. Like, every single scene, the character will just randomly single her out and be like, what about you then?
That'd be
Did you
great.
steal my pet rat?
That would do it. That would definitely do it. I was joking, Tootin, but oh my god, thank you. That was very generous. Tootin donates $100 to say entry fee for multiple people in advance for Fire Warrior stream. You're welcome, chat. What do you say to Tootin, chat? You say thank you. You say- Thank you, Tootin.
You call him a bad person for supporting bad habits.
I mean, you could also do that. I wouldn't, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do to Tootin. I can only tell you that you can pester Tootin in our Discord server. Arch, I'm telling you, the Dawn of War stream should be on your channel. It's time we make you some super chat monies. You gotta be missing doing streams though, not just for the sake of doing streams, but like streams. Because remember, Arch, when we did streams on your channel, and you're like, "What? The streams make more money than my lore videos do."
That they do, but I earn enough money as it is.
I know, but I'm just saying, with more money, Arch, you can invest it back in the channel, get more art and custom assets.
I'm already doing that, though.
Yeah, but with more money, you can do more of that.
But I can't, though.
I mean, you literally can, though.
No, the
Charlie
break factor
Erickson
on me
said, thank you, Tootin.
The break factor on me commissioning shit is not my income, Kyle. It's the work speed of these little poor fucking shits.
You can get more.
You can get more of them.
It's hard to get fucking... Like, over the last year, I've only gotten, like, 2 extra artists, because most of them are terrible.
That's true. We've had so many problems with artists back when we were working on the
Yeah, they are awful people.
Yes. I got one guy recently, Septimus. There you go, I've doxed him now. You can go find out his social media and shit and yell at him.
Nice.
He hadn't done any 40k previously. I found him on DeviantArt. You know, a little bit of furry, a little bit of bestiality. Good mix, you know, which made me think like,
God
good,
damn
this
it.
is a man after my own mind.
Dirty, dirty.
But I figured, like, as I was watching one of his art pieces of just a woman being violently raped by 7 dogs. No, not actually, but still. It's a funnier story when I tell it like this. That this guy would do well at making Space Marines, because he's doing to that woman what Games Workshop is doing to traditional Space Marines, you know? They're in sync on that front.
It's interesting to hear your logic out loud, but okay.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense to me at the time. Like, they're raping Space Marines, this woman is being gang raped by dogs. If the dogs had GW logos on them, it would be the same fucking scene. Like, you could show that to a focus group and they'd be like, it's just a same picture. But I contacted him, like, have you ever done any 40k? He's like, no. Alright, well, you're doing it now, son. He's like, okay, I guess. And he's actually captured the spirit of 40k really well, incredibly quickly. And he's constantly asking lore questions and stuff like, what's this? What is this? Why does it do? Why do they keep this? So on and so on. And he's making really good 40k feely work.
Well, that's good.
Yes, he's a good boy.
It's definitely, you notice a difference when you have an artist who's inquisitive about the nature. Like, there are many types of artists, they all have their different advantages. When you want to make something new, you need an artist who has the ability to also be inspired. But when you want them to replicate something, you need them to be able to understand what it is they're trying to replicate.
And I just like the fact that he's a diggy little inquisitive little shit, okay? Because that is genuinely very valuable, because it makes you ask questions that you might not otherwise ask, which leads you to figuring out your own composition better.
By the way, Shows good potential
Ow,
signs
ow,
for
ow,
him being
ow,
a good
ow, ow,
concept
ow, ow.
artist for you.
Ow, 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 ow. Kyle, fucking resurrect me, you bitch whore.
I'm just
Why are
saying.
you on the floor?
What's wrong, little Bart? She's like leaning about like, seed. Say it. But yes.
You know, Arch, maybe you'd be more useful if you weren't on your backside.
And Dito says, good night, people, and have a great day. Or night. Good night. Black1917 donates $5
Bye,
say,
Andy.
kitty update from Disco, please. And puppy update from Kyle.
He got put out like, I don't know, like an hour ago? He's been a bad boy.
If I had to guess, there's one puppy. I said puppy, and then they all start moving around. Oh shit, here they come. Oh no. Not yet, puppies. Like, why you're now?
Like walkies?
Go outside in a little bit. It's gonna be time for medication soon.
That's fine, Kyle. This will be the last mission then.
You're betraying already? What? How long have we been
You're
streaming?
betraying.
They're all betrayed.
It's getting earlier and
I'm the
earlier.
one-
That is
Person.
extremely early this time.
That's 2.5 hours. If anything, is longer.
That's not at all 3 minimum. I will only let you get away with 3.
That's incorrect, Kyle.
Or your RPs are gonna be painfully short. It's like,
10 minutes in, okay, bye bye. And he's like, what? We just
I
died.
want to play campaign now.
Time's up. See you next week.
What did they get done in the last 10 sessions? Well, they've managed to start their first
They
quest.
managed to recap the last session.
They managed to say hi.
2.5 hours is more than you fucking deserve.
Oh, I fell down.
Far more.
I fell
I
down.
think Arch is being really cruel. But I don't mind letting it slide this time because I'm babysitting doggies.
Yeah, of course.
No, you let him away with it
You'll let
once.
it slide as many fucking times as I say you will.
Oh no, I
You let him get away with it once.
If you
know he's
continue
gonna
with
do
this
it again.
behavior, we'll be streaming fucking Heroes of the Goddamn Storm and we'll all be sad. But they do
I
have one
already
next month.
gave you
You
the
will be
requirements
streaming
for
here
that,
for the storm.
Kyle.
Bubbles, you will be
Yes,
doing
Bubs.
it too. There's no... Can't wait.
You
don't
already
have-
have my price, Kyle. And this time again, I
Kyle,
won't be writing
loot.
because you betrayed last time.
How do we make Bubbles play Dota 2? Bubbles, what's your price?
You don't.
What's your price, Bubbles?
Bubbles would be bad at that anyways. He's
That-
too he's too much of a late game player, you know?
I know, it's not about him being good, though. What is his price? Look, we need somebody who's worse than me to make me feel better.
I don't know if that's possible, to be fair.
I think Bubbles will be better than me in the game, regardless.
Like, you are probably the worst MOBA player I have ever experienced.
I'm pretty fucking awful at MOBAs. I think... No, wait, hold on. Smite. I was good at Smite.
I played League of
That
Legends
was
once.
the only one, though.
See, I wouldn't even mind playing LoL again if it weren't for the fact that you need to buy the fucking champions. And that's like, no, just, no. I don't do that.
I think Here's the Storm, you have to buy them too, but if they go on free rotation, you can unlock them with in-game monies.
Well, technically, you can unlock them with in-game money in fucking LoL too, but it takes like 50 fucking fights. That is one just absolutely unquestionably superior part of Dota. All the champions are free. Only thing you buy is cosmetics.
See, I
That is
bought
pretty
Smite
good.
when it was in beta, so I got access to everything that would ever get released. And that's great.
Same.
Here's the problem. They ruined the game. They released. They were like, no!
Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed Smite for a while, but last time, I don't know if it's still that way now, but last time I played it, it was just so incredibly formulaic. If you
Hang on,
didn't
hang
play
on.
on meta, you're fucked.
Money.
Money? Boag donates 20 pesos to say, what was the name of the dog porn star artist again? Or porn artist, porn star.
Who knows? I think his name will change every time you ask from now on.
It's Septimus. Septimus Prime or something, I don't know.
Septimus Prime.
I don't remember.
I like how Kyle added a little flourish onto that. He's credited in my my lore videos, so you know if you dig out for long enough through enough DeviantArt pages, you'll find him.
Maybe he's got...
Boy, I guess like I want dog porn. Give
Well, I
dog
am
I mean,
porn.
there are
Mexican, he
easier ways
says.
to
Oh
get
my God.
bestiality, you know?
Boeg, what the
Just
fuck?
pop onto EX Hentai and just search. There'll be plenty, don't worry.
Boeg's justification for asking was, well, I am Mexican. Followed up by a snuggles emoji. That's not a good sign. That's not a good combo either.
The Mexicans are quite fond of that sort of pornography, though.
See, I didn't even know
It
that was
is
a
an
stereotype
unescapable
until
fact.
just now.
Oh no! Haven't you heard of the Donkey Show?
No,
No.
don't think I
Right.
wanted
Well,
to.
I highly suggest you
Yeah,
Google
I've
Donkey
like-
Show.
Well, now I don't want to.
Discordia, you'll Google it and tell me how bad it is.
I think I won't.
You will have to make the ultimate sacrifice for Kibs.
I think that I
Your
won't.
sacrifice won't be remembered, by the way. I'll probably forget about it like the next day. You have a pointless weapons.
I helped Kyle.
You did. You obliterated the guy that was standing on top of that skyscraper. He was
Did I?
an allied sniper, by the way. Plus, dang.
Okay. Well, I also killed like 5 frogs.
Okay,
Just
slow down
5?
on the killing of them.
In one salvo, yeah.
We need a capture. Rap!
No.
Oh my god, there's so much loot. Holy shit, though. Arch,
Yes,
this
keep
map
getting
is-
loot.
This map is very flat. Like, it used to have buildings.
Yes.
It's very flat now.
Yeah, my bomber is long.
Like, there's... I don't think I've seen this map this flat before.
Dude, Bubs likes to do some landscaping.
It's called
Oh,
cityscaping,
no.
actually.
There is no sea. What are you talking about?
We're preparing for a new city here.
Bubbles' accuracy makes the Allied World War II bombing campaign not even look like a war crime.
Like, what? What Allied World? The bubble bombing crime. Oh my god. The bubble crimes. It's a saga of bubbles.
Oh,
Many
well,
war
maybe.
crimes in EDF 5. And many other games I'd like to point out.
I don't doubt it.
Bubbles has committed many war crimes. You know, Bubbles kills me a lot in Halo. And that's a
I don't
cooperative
doubt
game.
it.
You look at me funny.
Like, he kills me.
He probably does.
He also
For
kills
no fucking
Allied
reason,
Marines.
yeah.
Not as much as I do, though, which is weird. He
Well,
actually got mad
the
at me.
difference is, Kyle, you kill them because you're fucking shit.
Bubbles, that bridge is a bit in the way. Can you remove it?
I had 1 missile left.
No.
I can remove the bridge if you really want, though.
I mean, it was in the way. Genuinely.
Okay.
We did read
I think
it.
that should do it.
Black 1917. Get a Q-tip and take out the peanut butter that's growing in your ears. So much wax is in there. So,
Is that good?
the dogs are currently
Yeah, that's
just
decent.
chilling on the over by the door because they want to go do something. Disco
go
said
walkie.
that the kitty was in trouble.
Dead frog. Dead frog get deader.
Yeah, Kitty did get removed from the room because he was trying to unplug the PC. He's a bad boy.
I can't help but notice that if I mildly gently touch the cars, they explode.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of great
Yeah.
This
though?
seems unreasonable.
It's like not even a couple of them. It's like 30 of them. Because they're grouped up, and that's probably to save on how many models are actually loaded in. It's just one model.
Probably.
By the way, I saw some of the trailers for the new EDF. The one from last year. Looked kind of cute.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it follows this timeline, Bubs.
I wouldn't be surprised. Since they seem to do like 2 games a timeline or something.
This one looks like we're the Resistance.
We have stopped the enemy and protected the citizens. Well done. The victory is ours.
Gentleman wants to know why you're torturing your dogs.
I'm not torturing them.
Well, apparently you are.
That is lies, slander. Yeah, right, Borky. Borky's a Borky.
Doggles are like, let us out, you horrible, horrible man.
The Borkinators, also known as Borkers. Or Borkies for short. Abby! Emma, come here. Come here, puppy. No, puppy's scared.
No, what is this strange human around?
Puppy.
What meme should I bring now? Rocket cannon C, yes, I agree.
Alright, shake. What are you doing, fat puppy?
Kyle, are you okay there?
Chunky puppy. What?
Are you struggling?
Never okay.
Puppy chunk. Chunky.
Are you struggling, Kyle?
Chunky puppy. What?
I think he's having a hard time lifting the dog.
I'm not gonna be able to pick this dog up.
Abby.
Really? Are you that weak?
What kind of dog is it?
It's a golden doodle.
Golden doodle. Golden doodle.
Poofy.
Golden doodle.
Yep.
Is it? It's like golden retriever with curly hair or something.
Not really curly. It's actually
Golden doodle. I have to Google this.
these ones aren't that
It's
curly.
nothing like with a golden
It's
retriever.
an
Doodle.
awful mutt race. That's what it is.
It's a cute puppy. It's the foofy poopy. I am
Crossbreed from a
foofy.
golden retriever and a
Yeah,
poodle.
poodle
Well,
is
what's
pretty
right
correct.
in that aspect?
You know what it
then?
looks like? It looks like a sheep. Because if you don't shave it, it just gets big and poopy. Oh my god, it is a sheepdog. Like a
At least
dog.
the beagle was cute. He just had a big floppy face.
Oh damn it. Last Renaissance Festival, my parents braided their beards so they looked like Vikings. That was kind of great. They were like, we're Viking dogs.
My tank now. My tank. Well, I should probably shoot the things.
Frogman, Badman.
Oh shit, it's this mission.
It is this mission.
Hashtag Barch is a bad woman.
The worst.
Worst whammon ever was Barch. Also known as Big Titty Pop.
And I demand more privileges.
See?
You're not getting any.
You don't get any.
Back
Then
to the
I'm not a
kitchen,
woman.
Barch. No, you're a woman,
The
alright.
primary differential between male and female in modern day society is the amount of privileges.
See, we're not talking about modern society, Arch. You're a woman in the 18th century. Now back in the kitchen where you belong. Like, no!
That's not a specification you made,
Also, you
Muncher.
have to wear a corset, so have fun breathing.
Well, he clarified now.
Yeah.
It's too late.
No? It's too late
The
for you.
opportunity for clarifications is already closed.
Corset is already tightening.
You know, I kind of miss the shotguns for dealing with the drones.
Ow.
This is safe.
Don't shoot me.
Well, they're going to.
No. You wanna be shot.
My phone vibrated. For no reason, though. You know what Kibs wants? Kibs wants more fruity beverages. Yes.
Yeah, because you're a fruity person.
I mean, fruit, peaches, raspberry, apples, strawberries.
Just get some tea.
Yeah, I did well. I got raspberry tea in the fridge.
No, no, no. Actually, peach tea is not bad.
I got peach tea as well.
Bubbles.
It's hard to tell when you're jumping.
Look at him. He's bubbling. Oh shit.
Right. Tea.
All right, Arch is there. It's like, Arch is not there apparently.
This is a prelude to when we make them play Halo.
Arch is now all the way over there. I'm dead. I guess I'll get Arch.
I'm not at all. I would not be surprised if the story of this game was actually that the aliens came to save us from Bubbles.
Bubbles like, I'm just aiming. No,
You know,
That
it's
guy's-
funny how Arch is the only one really having issues with friendly fire.
it is true.
That guy's tearing down seas. We better rescue the humans.
Humans are poor and misguided, thinking Bubbles is their friend. Bubbles is enemy of mankind.
Bubbles, that does sting a little bit.
What does?
5 seconds later.
It does sting a bit.
Destroy the teleportation ship.
Yeah, destroy the teleportation ship, guys.
I don't know what this
I'm not particularly well equipped for that.
Well, Kib is. And now he's out of ammo, pretty much.
So many boxes. So few Kyles to pick them all up.
There's not that many boxes, you big baby.
Yeah, I have missiles. For some reason, this mech has guided missiles.
And most of the boxes are held boxes, you little fucking pansy.
No, don't do that.
Looks like the aliens can control the monsters to a certain extent. We just found out that they can summon monsters from underground and command them.
Yeah, we just found this out. Except it's been happening for 20 missions.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
High Command is really slow at figuring this shit out, though. Like, really slow. Like, oh, it's almost painful, actually. It's almost like we've lost a lot of men because High Command hasn't figured the basic shit out. It's open! Blast it.
Someone destroy it. Someone who isn't me. Yeah, someone who wasn't me destroyed it.
Yes.
Don't worry, Arch. I'll help you.
Once again,
Ow, ow,
I
ow.
flee.
Once again, I'm Arch, and I'm asking you to stop fucking bombarding me.
At
You
least
made
he
it mad.
occasionally provides warning instead of just bombing you.
Made it mad.
It's a little better than the American military when it comes to that.
But it is remarkable how used I have become to just seeing the ground underneath me as red.
See, I'm starting to think Bubbles is a little
I mean,
bit
that's
American,
fine.
actually. Like, Bubbles...
The red thing is fine. That's usually like It's either one of those that take really long to get this. You had tons of time to move out,
Bubbles, are you
or it's
sure
one
you're
of those
not
that just
American, Bubs?
pew pew a little around and do very little bursts of.
Like, you do as
AoE
much
damage.
friendly fire as the American Artillery Corps. Like, what's going on here, Bubs? You trying to emigrate?
Why would I ever want to emigrate?
You say, let Bubbles in. Bubbles, you
That's
want
not
to...
mech.
You live in some savage country.
Oh no. Oh no, they spawned on me. They spawned on me.
Yeah, they spawned
they
on me
did.
too. That was fine, except I was in the wrong mech.
Yeah, I think the spiders have probably got my number here.
This is bad, Bubbles.
I was trying to back up and they just kept spawning on top of
I'm
me.
not gonna escape.
Destroy the base with heavy tanks.
Okay, I ran away. I gotta get more help. Bubbles, don't die. Distract the enemy.
Well, I'm gonna die.
Bubbles, please.
I'm dead.
Bubbles,
I'm dead,
why?
Carl.
Bubbles, there's frogs everywhere. There's like nowhere to go.
Yes, I tried to go somewhere and I ran into a frog that was just in the middle of nowhere, just chilling. Like, I got you now.
God damn it, I'm almost out of fucking fuel, Gabe. Gabe, don't do this to me. I need
This
those
would have been
not
fine
kills
if I'd gotten
everything.
in the right mech. The thing is, I got in the wrong mech, the one with no ammo.
I just got unlucky. Everything spawned like where I was stood.
How we... Okay, idea. We'll hide up on top of the skyscraper until the batteries recharge.
That kinda works.
Are there bugs on me on the skyscraper? You should tell me what that
I
is.
think I saw an ant. That was the one coming up.
Alright, Barch. You're going up first, you little fucking whore. You say you're not a whore. A blonde bimbo. Oh, there's a
I-
difference.
I think that might be my mech over there. The one with ammo. There's also big health over here.
I know. I'm getting Disco up. Come on, Disco, go. Now, where's Bubs? Fuck, he's over there.
I'm here.
Oh, Jesus.
Just keep kiting. That's all I'm here for.
That's all the bugs.
I don't even know if I can fucking thin the horde. Damn it, game, switch the fucking weapon. Thank you. I know you can't switch that. You're in cooldown on the other weapon. Oh, I see.
No. Leave me alone.
I am gonna die again very soon.
That's okay.
Yep.
I can revive you again. Oh god, there's a fucking shotgun frog over there. Of all the things.
Ow, ow.
Okay, I'm thinning them out.
Health
Good.
would have been nice. No health. No health anywhere. Just ants. Just more ants. And frogs.
Okay, power.
Oh no, oh no, oh
Go
no.
ahead, puppies.
Fucking ant leg got in the way.
Nobody's here, Pumpy. And if it
Don't
is,
worry,
it's the
Kyle's gonna
fucking
die now.
mailman. Yeah, I'm out of power, and I'm gonna follow my death. Ah, please.
I would have survived if the ant hadn't ran on top of me as I shot.
Is 59 health enough?
No, I don't think so.
No. Yes,
There
it
might
is.
be health.
Get
Some... Okay. Well, there's health towards me.
Yeah, I was one-shotted there, so.
God damn it, I tried.
Kyle,
so
if you can head towards my mech, there's health near it.
Oh, fuck, dude. Nope. God, shut up, this guy's screamer. Rob Rape says I started watching and I breathed in my water and I blame Kibs. You did a Kib. You did a Kib.
Good job.
You take a sip and then you die. You're like, ugh.
Kyle
You don't
just
even
choked
need to
on
take
things
this.
a
You
lot.
just choke on the air. You'll just be like, ah, I
Shut up,
died.
Discordia.
The amount of times Kyle starts choking is
Yeah,
impressive.
on nothing though.
I'm like a pug. I've been poorly bred.
You have been poorly bred. You should
I'm
tell your
like,
father that.
like fucking dying and it's like, this is what happens when Polish and Germans and Scottish people mix. It creates, and whatever else I'm part. Like there's a bunch of
Don't
other
you
shit
be
there.
blaming the Scots for you.
No, don't worry, I have lineage back to your fucking little
Don't you
territory.
be blaming the Scots for you.
That some part of Scotland is in there. It's causing some problems. Maybe that's where the coughing comes from. Some sort of genetic defect from your people. Just blame
You
on-
might get genetic defect, but I don't think it came from us.
Probably did, part of it. I've just been collecting genetic defects from the various cultures. It's like, nice, I'll take that.
I have a collection.
Ow.
I like that too.
God, I wasn't so healthy there for a second as well.
One of the NPCs were just like, the bullets don't come out.
That's kinda
That's
great.
fine.
Cover me while I finish reloading. Dirk.
How about now?
Okay, I guess I won't load then.
This time I'm gonna stay back and do my role as fire support.
Trying to reload these fucking flying thingies.
Boom, boom, boom. This game's kind of cathartic, just blowing up fucking drones. Like,
It is. It's kind of like painting.
it is, isn't it? March. Don't cancel March.
That was your meme, Kyle. You're the one getting cancelled for that.
That was
meme is
Boag's meme,
great.
actually.
Yeah, no, I stole it from Bogue. Boog, you remember that meme you post of like the Norwegian dude painting on the refugee center, and he paints a swastika?
You didn't even know he was Norwegian because you're like, what language is that?
I'm pretty sure you also posted the art.
He did.
I posted it afterwards because I stole it from Kyle.
And I stole it
You
from
did
Boog,
post it.
and
You
Boog
just
stole
did
it from
that?
somebody else. See, meme theft is not really theft now, is it? It's just spreading culture.
It's sharing.
Yeah. Sharing
I
is
still
caring.
really want to know if that nrk thing was just, I don't know, added for random reasons, or if that was actually a legitimate product. Because if it
I
is,
kind of
then,
hope
yeah.
that was legitimately something NRK showed. That's kind of beautiful if it was.
I do hope so.
The thing is, it's got that style of animation that looks like mainstream, though.
Yes, it does.
And NRK has used that style before as well. I love it when the frogs just scoot along the ground.
Frog's already here.
They've been here for forever, Kyle. They've been here since the mission started, Kyle.
Yeah, they were froggers.
Goddamn Frogger.
Bed frog. Be dead.
Shoot this one. No, shoot me
I
down.
can't do anything about it.
Oh, you're not dead? Oh, fuck.
Time to pull back. Time to call in missiles.
It's opening again.
And time to say fuck frogs.
Oh, come on, don't do that.
Okay, I purged a lot of spooters.
Can control the monsters to a certain extent. We just found out that they can summon monsters from underground. And
My
then
god. Summoning monsters. Hell,
Yes, from underground. Those are the ones that spawned on me. It sucked.
It's
Yeah, I've cleared out a lot of them now.
It's a lot.
open again. Dead, I think.
Yeah, it looks a bit dead.
One spawner down. Charge my batteries.
That's a bit toasty.
You're building, you're in the way.
Right, this time, don't get spawned on.
Well, I already killed them.
It's not fun.
I don't remember if more of them spawn later though.
Don't know, but I'm gonna try not to get spawned on because it's not helpful.
I like how there's a sandstorm in the middle of the city, which is got like grass and shit.
Yep.
I mean, this could be like downtown Dubai or something for all the shits this game gives about architecture.
It actually could be like we could actually be fighting in Dubai, and it just looks like every other city.
I mean, don't worry. By the time Bubbles is finished with it, it'll be dead.
It'll be just sand.
Oh, there I believe was the proper spawny wave. Ow.
Look out, help.
Did something just happen to the
You
stream?
did get a lot of
I
air
opened on
cover with those
another
cruise
monitor,
missiles.
and it seems to be dead.
The stream ended, Kyle.
What?
Why is the stream over?
Stream dead.
It's still going.
It's not. It's unless well, maybe I could refresh it, but I might die.
Have you tried refreshing it?
I'm dead now. Let's go.
See, now you can refresh it.
I mean, it's running on
Because
Twitch.
sometimes they just start buffering.
No, it wasn't buffering. It actually like. Oh no, we're alright.
Is it?
Just YouTube, bro.
Okay. YouTube being YouTube.
Thank you.
Nothing out of the ordinary then.
No, it's not the
I've
first
seen it
time
do
it's
that
happened.
same stream when a stream's been pulled mid-stream.
Oh shit. Ah, this is a problem.
Hello,
This is a large problem.
Normally means Art's been too annoying.
Gotcha. That frog's dead. You blast him, Disco. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
I remember when my bosses told me that my armor would be acid resistant. I don't believe them then, and I don't believe them now as my health ticks down ever more.
Well, it's resistant.
Fine.
Just not retardant, I guess.
Stop whinging, it's supposed to sting.
Character growth or something.
No,
Oh,
base,
stop,
don't
no.
move now.
Game! I hate games that take control of your camera. I hate
Yes, it's
Oh,
really
you
good.
didn't do it to me. What the heck?
it. I hate it so much.
Almost got my ass grasped.
It's like, here, this camera mine. No, no. Ooh,
Yeah, I
look
do
at-
agree with that, though.
Fuck you. Kyle,
Like, if
fuck
you're gonna take the camera away from the player, pause the game.
Yeah, pause the enemies for a second.
Yeah.
Just like, and then put it back when you're done. Otherwise, you just get totally disorientated as to where your freaking character was looking afterwards.
I helped you, Arch.
I'll go pick up the boxes then.
Me? I'm way over here.
Not you. The base is walking. Oh, good.
Discordia. It's like,
I survived. I don't even know how, but I did.
Fire support. That's how. Partially.
Wasn't even not even
What,
anywhere
like-
near me.
It was nice to not have them spawn on me this time.
see at the top there, it tells you what your armor increases are for your classes.
Ooh. A useless upgrade. That's a good upgrade. Longer range on my guard bacon gun.
That is
Bacon
more
gun.
than enough. I even gave you an additional 30 fucking minutes.
You're a good bimbo now. He's like, pet to bimbo.
Look, Arch, it's your favorite mission, though. It's the
We'll have
Lego
to save
mission,
that
walkie
one for
walkie.
for next Monday then. Archel.
Next Monday is Dota stream, Kyle.
What are you gonna give me for Dota?
I already said, like, fucking Heroes of the Storm is Dota. And you still owe me, and I want it in writing first, because you still fucking owe me from last time. And you relished on that, Kyle.
Should I?
You fucking
What do you think,
relished on
chat?
it.
Would it be better to cash that in for making Arch play StarCraft 2 with us? That'd be pretty funny.
I'm not
You
playing
have a
Dota.
choice, but you'll suffer through one or the other.
Arch suffering through StarCraft 2 or Here's the Storm? So many picks.
Heroes of the Storm would make me sadder just because I hate it. It's self-masturbatory Blizzard shit
It's
by a
Blizzard
company
trying to-
that is only wearing the skin suit of Blizzard.
Is Blizzard or is it more so it's Activision trying to be like, Blizzard accidentally spawned MOBAs, let's make our own MOBA. And they managed to make a MOBA that in my opinion is fun, but it's casual as fuck. And that's
Like,
that's
if
okay
I ever
with-
play a fucking MOBA, I don't want it to be casual, honestly. Like, it's already a really simplistic base mechanism, so I want more depth in the complexity of it.
The game, like, if I remember right, how Here's the Storm works is you have a bunch of characters, they level up, and you get your different power-ups. Yeah. But there's no store system. Instead, the gimmick is more focused on the maps. So each map has a unique gimmick. And there's like a dozen or so maps last I remember. And basically the goal is to focus on the map objectives for each map, because you get different power-ups or different bonuses from that. That's what that one's gimmick is. Because I know Dota and LoL, they only have like one map. There might be 2 or 3, even Smite. But Here's the Storm operates on variety, and that's kind of cute because the variety of the maps, you get different like models for everything. Different thematics. I want Bub's feet, says Hayden. Damn. Boag donate 20 pesos, say Kibs needs to play Dota.
He does.
Boag bad. See, we should stream that on your channel. Now I don't have the record loses on mine. And that way you can get some super chats. I think Arch needs some monies. Not that I don't mind getting all the monies.
Dota's gay.
It is. We need to make Bubbles play.
Okay.
Bubbles, what's your price?
Nope.
Tell me,
High.
Bubbles. How high?
High.
How high is high?
4,000.
Bubbles, give me a realistic number.
I said high.
It isn't 4,000, you big pansy.
I don't want to play Dota.
Boy donates 20 pesos to say, here's the Storm Community event when. 4,000. Oh my god.
Well, when, Kyle? When?
Yeah, when? Answer, Kyle.
You didn't answer the question.
It was Storm Community event. Community event in that game? I mean, at least it's casual, but you could still get sweaty in that game. That could be cringe. Too spicy. Then again, any game can become sweaty. It only takes one person, and it's like a chain reaction, and the whole room is sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
It is, though.
Sounds unpleasant.
One person gets sweaty, somebody else gets sweaty on the opposite team, and then it's a catalyst. And then the room is just filled with sweat. Sweaty people. Look.
Sweaty Kyles.
Trying to win. Fire Warrior Community event when? It has multiplayer. The gunplay's shit, and it would be awful. And it would be such a nightmare to
mean-
get to work.
Everyone would suffer with you, Kyle. Well, everyone who shows up, that is.
So not Bubbles then.
People.
Bubbles really good. No, I run away.
I don't have Fire Warrior.
He does. I can gift it to him.
I would never accept Fire Warrior.
Bubbles.
He's like, no, for some reason it just keeps rejecting it.
Bubbles, you need to accept this gift of God. God has reached down. God being me in this case, by the way. And has decided to give unto you a great gift.
Oh, nothing. Yes, I agree.
Why is the chat talking about feet again?
Because it's chat.
Why do you always bring it up, Disco? You're
I'm
feeding
not.
the flames.
They are.
You're feeding them, Disco. You're giving them little feet
put
pics
this
on the side,
idea-
don't you?
We put
are.
this idea in. Why are you
Disgusting.
jealous? You're like, where's my feet pic?
I think Bubbles is aware of this too. And I think we all know it, Disco. That you are a little degenerate.
We weren't this fucking pervy and degenerate and horrible and scummy before we started bringing fucking Disco along.
Yeah,
Good
you
God.
were.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussions about feet then.
It's not my fault that Arch wants to.
That's
see my
an,
feet.
that is a creation
And
entirely
blame me for
of
that.
Disco.
I think here's a good spot to end the stream chat. So,
What
Yeah,
feet?
stop it. I need to go eat food.
we'll
End
catch
it,
you
Kyle.
guys.
I order you to.
Shut up. We'll
I
catch
command
you,
you
guys
to.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's another stream. Same time as
Allegedly.
always. Good night, chat. Good night, Bubbles.
Niggardly.
Good night, Barge. Good night, Disco.
Good night.